on time. Who's gonna stop? Who's gonna
Shit.
introduce the episode today?
I
Soul is
will.
gonna introduce.
We're
know what?
already live.
You know what?
We're already live.
No, Jack.
What? Why are we live?
Because you.
I hate you. Hi guys. Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna smack you, fucking moron. Hi. Welcome.
hi.
Today we're gonna review the third movie. The third movie we watched in the Justice League trilogy, and we don't know if we're gonna continue them yet or not.
I really don't want to, because these
so
three
we're
movies
supposed to
are
start-
shit.
Yeah, this movie is.
So,
definitely
sorry, I had to
good.
grab something.
Sorry about
So-
that. We'll sort it out later.
You're not sorry. You could have stopped. So
I couldn't have.
I guess we should start with this movie is garbage.
Yeah.
It's proper shit. Like the last one was horrible, but this
Rape
one
is
only
good.
has
Fire
to
is
do
good.
with.
What did you
Oh,
say?
by the way, everybody. By the way, viewers at home, we got it wrong in the last
Yes,
episode.
that
There were
is
no
completely
7 writers.
That is completely on my part. I will admit, there was only one writer. All the same, that is still a very shit job that he did.
Mm,
It is.
Yeah, of course.
So,
It is remarkably bad still.
so
But also, even if there were 7 writers, it could have been a matter of too many cooks in the kitchen. But yeah, that's neither here nor there.
okay.
Indeed.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how to start this off. Should we just jump into the movie, or...
Well, maybe. Well, first let's give our ranking. Or should we give our ranking of it? Or
No. No,
It's,
let's wait till the end.
it's consistently going to be 1 out of 10. Consistently, like, is there any argument? To be honest,
This is a 2, because it's... In the grand scheme of things, it's not as bad as Justice League War, the last one we watched, which is a 1. And the only reason it is a 1 is because the only good part about it is it's a story. That's the only good part about that movie.
it
It's
is.
a good team. That's it.
it's a thing. It's not a good thing, but it's a thing.
It's a piece of media which exists for us to watch and cry over.
So,
And that's about it.
May I begin the narration?
Yes, sir.
There we go. So, we start the movie up as we pan through the mountaintops. Not exactly sure where, but it's probably vaguely Asian. Because we are at
Well, yeah, Raish owns his own place in Asia, so...
Vaguely Asian sounds like a B-list like new rock band.
It's a big monastery, and there's a whole bunch of League of Assassins ninjas training in the court, right in front of Raish as he overlooks them from his sick crib.
Welcome to my crib, boy.
Also, I just noticed this. Just a sec. Look at the railing that's right in front of Raish.
Huh?
Look
The
at
railing?
Look at the railing right in front of Raish.
Okay, hold on, let me back up a bit.
The red one.
It looks like ornaments.
Yeah, you
It
see
looks like a railing, yes.
you see the things it looks distorted.
Wait a minute.
And squashed.
Wait a minute. That looks like they got a 3D model and then just drew on the model.
It
Yeah, they did.
looks like a flatly applied texture.
It doesn't look good. It looks shit.
I just
Are you
noticed
showing
this.
it on screen, Paul?
I'm about
I didn't
to.
notice that either.
One sec.
Yeah, you should. If it's something you're drawing attention
This
to,
is
you should
really
show it on
bad.
screen.
Okay, how much money does DC make?
They make enough.
Well,
Too much.
Actually, no. They don't make enough because they can't even release all 4 of the DC projects this year. They're only releasing The Flash and Aquaman. They're not a lot.
Why? Okay, why are they still releasing The Flash? They literally dropped everything just so that they could keep Edris Elba, but Bear, whatever his name was,
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller. There we go. Yeah.
Because they need money. It's about money.
Just
Well,
assume.
no,
Even though
the
they're
thing-
gonna lose, they're going to lose a lot of money. They still need
Well,
money.
I think the only reason why they kept the Flash movie is because it's supposed to be like a Flashpoint thing, and they're just gonna reset the universe because that's apparently what the Black Adam is supposed to be. Because in the promotional stuff for it, they say it's like, oh, the Black Adam cinematic universe. Like, I'm sorry, what?
I really hope they do reset it.
There we go. I got trained right onto. I got the image right on the. Yeah, I got it right there.
I'm gonna stream it back.
That's
Yeah.
like way too long.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
You could have literally just showed the video.
Okay, I have no idea how much money DC makes, but had DC made in 2013, which is the year before this movie came out. But they had plenty of money to make this to really put in the production value, but they just didn't.
Well, let's think about it
Hold
for a
on,
minute. They were hot off the heels of Nolan's Batman trilogy, Superman Returns. What else would have been around at this point?
Well, let me look up what movies came out.
I'm pretty sure
Man
Batman
of
and Brave and the
Steel.
Bold would have
Not Superman Returns. They were right off the heels of Man of Steel.
that too. Actually, yeah.
Man of
you're
Steel
right.
was good. I like Man of Steel actually, to be honest.
Oh my. Okay, we're gonna have a talk about Man of Steel
Yeah,
later. then.
we're gonna have a talk about that. Yeah, I knew the moment I
Oh my
said that. we're
God.
gonna have a talk about it.
It's probably one of the worst Superman things I've ever seen.
Superman Returns
See,
is a much better
it-
movie.
Superman Returns is much better, but I like it because some of the scenes that they executed were really well done. Like the first flight scene, I think that is the best first flight scene of any Superman in media to date.
In Man of
Like
Steel,
I've
correct?
seen Smallville in all media. Like I've seen Smallville, that's like that TV show. What else is there?
You're referring to Man of Steel, correct?
Yeah, Man of Steel. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I've
Jax,
seen the original
do you have
Superman
any? Do you have anything for us?
The fact that they're just well, one thing that annoys me is like they're training, right? But they're not training like sparring. They're not sparring. They're just punching the air like, huh.
They're
Huh.
punching the air and
okay,
swinging.
okay. No,
I
I
understand. I understand that that's an actual
Yeah.
exercise. I understand that's an actual exercise, but at the same time, these guys are a league of assassins, and they seem to have trained to the point where they are at least somewhat proficient in their weaponry. So they should learn how to use it
They
and like,
are
get better at it.
Well,
Well,
supposed to-
the sword swinging is an actual exercise. It's a workout.
at least on
So
the
they're just working out,
fists.
basically.
At the very least on the fists, we are supposed to assume that I'm pretty sure we're supposed to assume that these guys are supposed to be like, top-notch elite because they are hanging out in the
Yeah.
same fucking monastery or palace or whatever the fuck that Ra's al Ghul himself is at.
Well, no, that's a dumb statement because if somebody's there to be brought for training, they're still going to be in the same palace. But hold on, real quick. I need to know how much money did this bring in? Can somebody Google that real quick?
I'll retry.
Jax can do it. He's faster.
Son of Batman box. So
Son of Batman, domestic.
It made just below $7 million in domestic home video sales.
Good lord, how much did it take to make it?
It says, hold on. Hang on. So for one I got, it shows that it got a little bit over, so it must be converting it to Australian.
Yeah, it has to be.
Well, over by 26,000. Almost
Yeah,
27,000.
it's definitely converting it. It's converting it to your crazy Australian money.
Shut up.
Australian money is you mean.
It doesn't say. I don't think they want people to know.
Irregardless. Wait.
Hold on, Captain, you were trying to say something.
It doesn't show
What were
any
you gonna say?
international
I was
sales.
just looking. I was just having a look, see if I can find it. I'll find it out.
Okay. Oh, by the way, we do talk a lot, so you can cut in whenever. Like if there's a
Yeah,
scene
I know.
that
I
you
can.
want to
I
talk
can
about.
tell. I've watched the streams a couple of times.
There's
Oh,
no
thank you.
listings for international sales, so
Yeah, there's nothing. It doesn't say how much it costs to make this movie, so I'm kind of gonna assume that the cost to make this movie was a lot more than what they actually made.
I will. Okay. Let's get back to the movie itself. I will say I do like how Race is dressed. I like his
Yeah,
his
he's got the drip.
I agree.
He's
Yeah.
got the
Does actually-
jade grip.
He does look pretty cool. Let's
Even
continue.
Damien's wearing something similar to it without the cape.
Yeah,
No,
but Damien's a
no,
dickhead,
fuck
so
Damien.
you know.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. No one likes Damien, but no, he's
Damien's
wearing
the
the
best.
exact same thing but smaller in red.
So
yeah, it's
surely,
red, which means it's lame.
so
I am you. I am who are you? I am the cooler you.
So
Yeah.
while
Like-
the assassins are training and we are getting a relatively, well, frankly, very brief introduction to the Al Ghul family.
In the
Well,
League of
okay.
Assassins as well. In the League of Assassins.
The thing that I hate about these movies is like most of the people who are going to see these already know a lot about these characters from throughout the decades. So I feel like that's another way for writers to just fill in the gaps, for you to just basically go, oh well, this works because of this, because it happened in the '80s, or something like that. Like you could just cherry pick things out of your head, and that really gives writers for superhero stuff a lot of slack and leeway to not even explain things, and I hate that.
but
But I mean, yeah, not everything should be explained. So, like, if it's a small thing, it shouldn't be explained. If it's a big thing, it has to be explained. But yeah, no, I feel like it's just an easy out for them.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like-
after we get the introductions, Talia's brother, who
And-
has
oh.
silver hair, gets shot in the back.
Well, no, it's not that he has silver hair. He's super old.
I know he's super old.
Well, you said
I'm just
you
giving.
just said he had silver hair.
I'm
Also-
describing things, Toxic. I was about to get to the fact that he is probably significantly older than Talia.
Also, he has
Yeah,
he has a really strange mustache.
He
like it.
He looks Italian.
Chinese master.
I could
He
get a
does look-
vape.
He does look a tad bit Italian.
Vaguely
Cultural
European.
appropriation. Okay, so I already have notes on this scene, right? Okay. So, Raish's son gets shot in the back. So that means that those people have the drop on Raish. They got in far enough into Raish Al Ghul's facility, his building. The man who's been alive for almost 500 years, and he just doesn't have proper security? So, okay, that's one. Two, why didn't they shoot Raish in the heart? Why'd they have to shoot his son? And like, even then, you didn't even have to stop firing. You only fire once, and then you lose your own element of surprise. These people are morons.
You don't say.
Yeah, like I was about to
Actually, now
bring
that
up.
now that I think about it,
Oh.
they could have gunned
You wanna
down the
know?
entire Al Ghul family right here, at this second.
Yeah. And there's enough
Why did
people.
they only send one man to kill him? They could have sent so many and annihilated, and the movie wouldn't have had to
They
happen.
sent
and we
like
wouldn't
7
have to
people
kill.
in the scene though.
Like
Yeah,
I don't
again,
like,
sorry.
for
Continue.
like for being a league of like the League of Assassins, right? You know that carries some weight. You know, when you think of that, it's like, oh, they're experts in stealth and they're experts in espionage and they are, you know, amazing at what they do. And yet all of these guys got past every single security measure without making a peep.
Presumably got past every security measure. We don't know.
Well, no. You can't presume that. It is that because they're there. Nothing's presumed. Yeah, it's
Because
that.
Ray-
no,
Ray
I
even
mean,
says,
what I
like,
mean is
We
like,
haven't breached. They're already inside. And,
what I
like,
mean
he's like,
to say is
"What?"
like, we don't even know if they have any form of security, because as far as we are shown, they live like what's the word?
Super high up in the mountains.
No, like the group of people.
Secluded.
What are they called again? I can't remember. You know,
League of Assassins.
yeah,
The League of Assassins. That's what.
Oh no.
Tibetan monks? What are you talking about?
I'm trying to get that they seem to not like technology for some reason.
Well, no, that's not what I'm getting at is that like
The Amish?
they
That's
are
it. That's it. Thank
they,
you.
Asian
they are-
Amish. Okay.
they are, you know, even if they're in the middle of nowhere and it's very unlikely that anyone's going to reach them, as a League of Assassins, they need security to just be safe. And if they
This
don't
is-
have it, then that's just stubbly stupid.
Yeah. This is pulling from like canon from the comics. Raish has well no, it actually in the movie later on it says that he's been around for 500 plus years. Okay. So there has been so many like attempts on Raish's life over the years. Like I don't see him like calming down and like, putting the guards and stuff in his own facility. Like he doesn't need guards, obviously. We've seen him fight. He can stop bullets. But it's the fact that the entire facility needs guards. Because for multiple reasons. The Lazarus pit, weaponry, ancient Chinese secrets, as dumb as that sounds, Raish would have them. He would have some kind of ancient knowledge.
He is the most paranoid man in existence that if you combine all of the paranoia from every single person on the planet, it still wouldn't be enough.
Yep.
Like that's how on edge this guy constantly is.
All right.
find the
Also,
lack of
every
context.
single one of Ghoul's ninjas is a fucking bellend. Because
Hold
they're
on,
trying.
one at a time.
We're getting to that. We're
Stop.
getting to that. We're
One at a
getting to that.
time.
We're getting to that. But we're just going to continue for a bit on this.
Yeah. Again, slow the fuck down, Soul. So, what I hate about the scene the most is that you didn't even have to, like, open fire. The only thing you had to do is line up the shots. There's enough people there to shoot all of them twice before they touch the ground.
Like-
And that's it. That's all you got. You still got to do.
Yeah, but to
That's it.
offer a fix, like as terrible as the movie is, to offer a fix, it would have been better if like it was a sniper, like up in the mountain, and he shot his brother, but then another sniper tried to shoot Rage, but he blocks it, and then you show like ninjas being killed at the top of the mountain and like thrown off because their security is now being breached. They've broken through, like showing that they broke through and that they're not already inside.
Yeah, the watch on the hills are already being killed. And
Like
then
all of a
people
sudden,
are like,
all of a sudden there's an
scaling the wall.
explosion after the brother gets killed.
I
Yeah,
find the whole
yeah.
helicopter sequence kind of silly. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Like the way it works. Like they have so many assassins. Like the way you're suggesting to fix it with them breaking in sounds like a better way for it to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Like that
And the
just like
sniper idea, that is so genius. That is literally genius.
Also,
and then
sorry.
and then you see the snipers up on top, like as they're like it kind of follows them as they're running. They throw down their rifles because they're like, okay, no point using guns against Rage. He can block bullets.
If I'm speaking of
Well,
blocking bullets, all these ninjas are using. All of Raish's ninjas are using fucking swords. And
yeah, when the attack starts, like,
and
they just have swords.
this is gonna be revealed in a
Yeah.
bit, but these assassins that are being led by a certain fellow are
Also,
using
I just
are killing all of them because they have superior weaponry.
realized something too. So
Mm.
so Rage's brother gets shot, right?
Yeah.
And the
Son.
ninjas and the ninjas Rage's son and the ninjas don't hear that. They're still training.
Yeah, like that has to have some very good acoustics up there, you know.
Yeah, like even if it was silenced, with how like like with how like the echo would work in that mountain range, they would hear the sounds of the gun parts.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also, I saw some people have an issue with like, oh my god, how is this human be able to stop bullets? It's Ra's al Ghul. Of course he's gonna stop bullets.
Well, also it is possible in real life. It's just very, very hard.
Yeah,
There
but the
have
man's
been
been alive.
there has been
Sorry.
people that have stopped bullets in real life as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
But I can
The
pull up a
man.
video right now and can I send it to you? You can literally search it up. That
Yeah,
people have
yeah,
stopped
yeah.
it. It's hard, but people have.
But the thing about it though is that out of all people, it's Ra's, the man who's been alive for 500 years and it has died and then just put into a pool and
We
comes back.
have some chat comments already.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh my.
Well, what have they been saying?
Moist Maiden Lover says, clearly Damien has luck powers. Something YTK explain. And
Only way to explain.
okay.
And
Then
and
Zion Hassan says, luckier than Master Chief perhaps.
Oh my god, no, it's Hassan Piker.
well,
I'm going to kill you in real life.
Well, the
That's
thing is, with
my
Master
name.
Chief,
That's me,
he
by the
has.
way. That was me responding.
Well, the thing is, Master Chief has had training for like a long time, whereas Damien is a child.
Okay, so before we go any further, let's still look at this scene, right? So I got this, right? So after the ninjas or after the assassins, okay, let's say ninjas, which are under Ra's, and the assassins, which are the one with the guns. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the assassins shoot Ra's son, which, again, like we said earlier, why didn't they just ice the entire family? But then they all have enough time to turn around, grab Damien, and for some reason, Soul, if you can show this, the hole that was made with the bullet, for some reason, the assassin is
Peeking
like
through it.
looking through the hole. It's like, shoot! Pull the gun! Pull the trigger, do it! Why are you looking through the hole?
Be careful with the pullout.
Hey,
Like,
yo,
it's just see. They literally shot Raish's son straight through the spine and into the heart. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. Anyway, they shot through the center of his back, through the spine. Make sure he's dead. Cuts the link between the brain and the rest of the body.
Yeah.
Right? And oh god. And then he has enough time to say, "We have been breached. Take the boy." And then he pulls his sword, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are 6 dudes with guns.
They should have destroyed that family in an instant. Why were they wasting their time?
Because they hesitated. It reminds them of their humanity.
I need. I'm so glad my little spirit employees aren't as dumb as this.
So
Yeah.
okay, hold on. Pause for a second. So look at the scene. No, this is a nitpick. Look at the scene where I'm just gonna say paper doors fly off, right? None of them actually hit the family. It's like they just move away from them.
Yep.
But don't you know
Look at that.
they have special ninja powers,
Special ninja power.
Okay,
Yes, of
but
course.
back to that.
such
She
as
has
running the
enough
fuck
time
away.
She has enough time to take Damien and run. Okay. Oh, by the way, when she jumps onto those shingles, I thought she was holding Damien and using her feet to hit the shingles away. No, she forces Damien, a child, which later on we noticed that doesn't matter, to hit the shingles off of that part of the roof that they're sliding off of.
Wouldn't those be
Hold
called
on,
tiles?
I'm watching that now. Oh yeah, she does use this. Yeah, they're called slates, roof slates.
Thank you.
Yeah, I say singles. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Um, but okay, yeah, and then the fight between Raish and the other dudes happened, and I really don't have an issue with that. Although they're really missing a lot of their shots, which I mean, that could be like the guy who trained them. It was just not ready to actually train others, and they just suck. Like again, the only reason that they actually do win is because they just have gun. Oh, okay, hold on. After he's killed all the people, right? After he's killed all the guys, another bullet comes from inside the house. I was gonna say house,
Yeah, I was
temple,
gonna say,
whatever.
why does he flip? Why does he do a backflip? Seriously, that's so.
What?
Why? He does a backflip or something. What the? He does a
It
flip.
would have been way more impressive. He just stood there really like still and just brought the sword up and barely tilted it, and that would have just
Yeah,
ricocheted.
that would.
bullets.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say. I was
God.
gonna say that would be so epic. But he had to flip, and they
Also,
but they did. They did it in 2 frames per second as well.
Also, we're also after that, like when the battle gets full underway down at the bottom, the ninjas. So the ninjas, they don't like after they cut down a few of them, they don't think to grab the guns. They just keep trying to swing their swords.
Yeah, well, hold on. I was going to say something real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Before that, it's about the sniper shot. So why didn't you do that in the first place when he was already busy? You could have
Also,
easily just like
Why didn't they just hire me to be a writer? This would have been a lot easier.
also the lads in the
Any of, like-
choppers, they have miniguns. The others don't. The lads on the ground, they don't. Everybody on
No.
on the ground should be dead within 30 seconds of those helicopters arriving at the location.
Yeah, but they have but they have super ninja powers.
well, no, it depends on how much ammo they actually have in the guns because miniguns really don't have that much ammo. Well, I mean, in
In this
comparison.
context,
I'll be right back.
Mystery Man is leading an assault on this compound, right? He's leading an assault on this compound, and he knows that Rage probably has a lot of men, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't he be wouldn't in those helicopters they be carrying like, I don't know, 5 extra
Boxes of
ammo
ammunition.
packs for each minigun?
Hmm.
They should.
Like if they really don't have enough ammunition to kill every single person on that field in like as fast as they should have been, then they're just idiots.
This whole movie is asinine.
It doesn't make any sense logically. If you're sent in to annihilate an entire group of assassins, you would bring as much ammunitions and weaponry and people as you can afford to bring.
And also, you wouldn't just go with helicopters. You wouldn't charge from the front gate. You would attack from every angle.
You will come from every angle. You'd bring maybe light tanks because of the mountains. You'd bring more snipers.
Well-
You would bring.
Well, with the vehicles thing, I don't think vehicles would be viable considering how treacherous the mountain range was and how many
Yeah,
gaps
yeah.
there are.
Also,
And-
thing
and if-
of note, real quick. The front court looks like it's a fucking wasteland by 2 minutes and 25 seconds in movie time.
How do those fires start?
And then right after that, it looks all fine. It barely looks like there's been any fucking damage at all. Where
Yeah, what the
are all
hell?
the bodies? Where are the flames? Where are the burnt corpses? Where are the missing limbs? Where is my carnage?
We forgot something very important. The helicopters have missiles.
Oh yeah, they do.
The compound should
So
have been leveled to the ground. No,
They
even
should-
better,
they-
even
they
better,
should not-
even better. They should have fired missiles into the peaks below to make the compound fall. Level it to the ground.
Like they should not have even come into firing range of any sort of weaponry from within the compound. They should have just used laser-guided missiles, and demolished that thing to the ground.
Yeah, you should have destroyed the gate. That would have
Like,
gotten people to. I'm sorry, I'm back. That
no,
would
it's
have
fine.
gotten panic, and then you could have sent in people to get into the building and destroy it. Because their whole goal wasn't even to destroy the building itself. It was to kill Raish and take over the business or whatever. Because that's what they
Also,
talk about later.
like if these were Chinooks, if these were like Chinook, transport helicopters, this is what should have happened. It should have been like maybe 4 regular attack helicopters that fly in and launch all their missiles, and then they fly away, and then Chinooks land and outcome all the assassins.
There
Yeah.
should have been on minimum. There should have been 8 attack helicopters, and then as many Chinooks as they want. Eight meaning 2 for each side, front, back, left and right, and then Chinooks to come in between the attack helicopters, which are going to provide cover, so that they can deploy the troops.
I would have liked it better if I'll say my quick thing and then you can go, Soul.
Thanks.
How more interesting of a story would it have been if Talia and Damien are like trying their hardest to like basically help and fight off these guys, but then after Rage's death, they realize that the compound is lost and just more assassins are swarming in, and Damien is forced to return to Gotham on his own, and while his mother tries to stay behind and basically make sure he gets out safely without being followed.
That would have been cooler, but no, we have to get the thirst trap and the unnecessary romance between Talia and Bruce.
So
Additionally,
oh, okay.
No, there was a fly. It was annoying me.
right. The editing in this movie is fucking horrendous. Half the time it looks like there should be a massive blaze of fire everywhere. The other half the time it looks like there's fucking nothing.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Because like earlier, because right now I'm at like 307, and there isn't a fire there anymore. But earlier, when it's Talia and Damien standing there looking out, most of it's on fire.
Like, I would
Where'd the
be.
fire go?
I would say I'll say this real quick. I might be a little bit more lenient if it was like a TV show, or like part of a TV show, or part of a TV movie or something. You know, something lower
Yeah,
budget.
because you have to deal with you have to deal with a smaller budget. Yeah.
But this is, straight to video. You have a much bigger budget to work with than that.
You know, I actually might think the Justice League Unlimited show has better like spatial awareness.
Yeah.
Also, the animation
definitely
is
did.
just the animation for like the early fights is just not good. It's
I
just
think
not good.
so far, from what I remember, because again we haven't watched it in a while, but again we're watching it right now and talking about it again. We already have notes, yada yada. You get the spiel. I think so far the only good like animation I've seen is with Killer Croc later.
The Batman vs. Killer
but-
Croc scene?
Also, during
Yeah.
this fight, somehow Talia manages to not get shot, stabbed, or otherwise maimed.
Well,
Not even getting like a gunshot to the arm or anything.
When she goes out
Or
to
the
the court
shoulder.
and starts fighting.
Well, okay, hold on.
Oh, and she also manages to take down a
Oh, okay,
fucking.
never mind.
Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
What I was going to bring up is this is the League of Assassins, right? They're out there training and everything, but shouldn't they have a sidearm on them just in case something happens? But they just don't.
Also, I'm gonna bring up real world history for a moment, because just to show how stupid this movie is with like the fact that they don't carry a sidearm. Even the samurai towards the end of the Age of the Samurai carried pistols.
Yep.
Oh
They
yeah,
care-
they did.
They carried pistols. At the very least, some of them even carried rifles, if I'm remembering correctly. But for the most part, it was pistols. Even when they still had their swords and they still wanted to honor tradition, they carried a pistol just in case.
God, you said that. Soul, do you remember that samurai horror movie that me, and Ride watched? Where this samurai is like getting cut up, but he's still fighting 2 other dudes? and there's another dude off camera, and he just pulls a gun on him and shoots him in the back. Do you remember that?
I can't
Oh
say that
my
I
God!
actually do.
Oh, come on. It was, Oh, no, it was that night where we were watching, two horror movies that were apparently the same, based off the same story. The one with the cat.
Hmm.
How do you not remember this?
I remember the movies that we're talking about. I just don't remember that scene.
Yeah. It was in the
Oh,
second
oh,
one.
oh! Now I remember. I got you.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
gets
I just
sliced up,
wanted.
like, 4
I
times.
just, sorry,
Sorry.
I just wanted to bring that up because like, it just shows how stupid why don't they have guns?
Well,
It's just that
I
stupid.
actually want to bring up something related to that, actually. For a time. During the later end of the medieval period, or Japan actually had the most advanced guns at the time.
Yeah.
They didn't
They're
keep
big
those.
on it.
They didn't keep them around because the samurai didn't like them. Because it meant that anybody could kill a samurai instead of a really skilled warrior.
Yep.
Hmm.
So, God, this movie's stupid. So Talia is running down the steps. She grabs a bow, she takes aim, and she fires into the cockpit of.
You mean the Gatling
the
bow?
No.
Into
She takes out a
the
helicopter.
cockpit of the helicopter, striking
Yeah,
one of the.
at
You
3
go.
minutes. Well, hold on. Don't these helicopters have like just
Metal
like a
plating?
glass, whatever? No. There's like a glass part right under their feet, right? That the way they can look down,
There's
right?
it's mostly metal plating right in front of the feet. The glass is off to
Oh,
the
okay.
side.
Okay, I thought. Well, I might be thinking of older helicopters then.
Also, like, I want to point out these ninjas just suck. They're hesitating. They're holding back. They're not going for the killing blow. They're just They're just standing there and waiting to get shot.
Basically.
Oh,
They
yeah,
look like
I see what
they
you
have
mean,
mental
glass.
deficiencies.
It looks like it's they're like, all right, Q2, and scene. Just it looks like a really bad like rushed production film.
Yeah, it
Like a
really does.
bad stage play or something.
Yes, exactly.
Hold on,
Exactly.
I'm looking at the helicopter now. Just gonna put it in slow-mo real quick. See? Oh, the arrow is really badly edited. But yeah, it just goes through the bottom of the helicopter. Which, okay, I will say something about the arrows. I believe that the arrows aren't normal. I believe that they have some kind of special bullshit metal in them. Goddamnium, if you will.
Yeah.
Um,
This whole movie's made of goddamnium.
It's just
again,
what I call like some kind of magical metal that's in any show. It's like, oh look, it's goddamnium.
Also the fact that they still don't pick up the guns. They just continue to fight with swords.
Yeah, the only one that picks up a gun is Talia.
And Damien.
Yeah, but that's in a bit. Okay, hold on. I need you all to go to 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Hold on. Yes. Okay. No, 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Okay. It's a
3 minutes,
scene
3
where
seconds.
yeah. I need you to see the scene. Soul, can you throw it up?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Oh,
Okay.
when they're fighting all of them.
Yeah. It's just a scene with these four characters, right? That's what I want you all to see. Sorry, excuse me. So, Soul, you got the throne up?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay. I want you to play it. So, the guy in the front, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the guy in the front, just fucking. This is the second slash, and the guy behind gets a slash in, but swings at the air and gets shot. Which, my
Wait.
question...
What the hell is that?
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's one guy who's just shooting relatively in the direction of his mates. So like, how are his friends not
No,
being filled with lead?
Hold on.
Accuracy.
Well, it's because people are fighting other people too. It's not just like, oh, these people are fighting this person. They must be shot. You know.
But yeah,
So it's not like every person on screen is going to get gunned down immediately. You know, so because there's other people that have shit that they're doing as well.
mm,
But no, I still gotta talk about the scene. So the guy in the back knocks the sword out of his, knocks the gun out of his hand, and as he's falling, he swings at nothing. He's already on the ground when he brings his hand up to swing. He falls right beside the gun that was knocked out of his hand. He grabs it while the guy is still in the swinging motion. He doesn't try to stab him or anything. He swings once after he knocks the gun out of the dude's hand, which he immediately picks back up and just shoots him. Just blows him away. He's dead. This is ridiculous.
And also, as we're following Talia through her little path of destruction, I'm gonna bring it up again. In between that, we also I'm gonna continue with her thing. The problem I have with it after I say this little tidbit. Again, they don't go for guns. They go for a rack of swords that are just there.
in the middle of the
Well,
field.
where
They don't already have swords.
Well, no, well, where they're standing, no, okay, because those ones didn't have swords originally. They were the ones that were hand-to-hand training.
That's
And
what.
that's all they have right now, because they're not anywhere near like dead bodies with guns. So you might as well grab something to attempt to protect yourself while you go for a gun. But they just don't go for any guns. That's the thing.
Well, after that, we see Talia go through her little rampage and, basically being God and gunning everyone down. And she leaps onto the, what do you call it? The dividers? I don't know what those things are called. The walls?
The walls. It's called the walls.
Yeah, the wall.
It's called a wall.
She climbs on top of that, stands in front of a guy. He gets spooked for a whole second, and she's able to grab his shotgun out of his hand,
And shoot
And
four
she-
people in a row.
Yeah, she shoots, and I don't think these are slugs. I'm pretty sure this is just regular, buckshot.
Yeah.
Well,
And
no,
just-
it has to be a slug. It has to be slug because the first person that she shot, his chest just explodes with blood.
Still,
it has
it's
to be.
well,
it has
no,
to be
no.
shell.
Well, then it can't be slug because, there'd be a lot less blood. It'd be like a bullet.
No,
Slugs
you're
are
shooting
like
it.
I'm
shotgun
in
slugs
the
are
mind that
huge.
it's buckshot because the shell that she ends up ejecting is red.
Well, yeah, it might be. Oh, I don't know if you were gonna point this out, but she shoots people that at the time were staying in front of her. Then she turns around back towards the mansion.
And
or
the other guys
wherever
don't
you
shoot
wanna
her?
call it. Yeah, they just don't. They run with her, behind her, and they just don't do anything. I mean, okay, I get it. She's kind of a badass because she was trained by her father, right? Like
But
directly.
this is literally a case
So
of
you're getting-
plot armor.
Yeah, well, yeah, most of it is. I'm saying that some of the things she does, I can believe, but okay, the things that she does, I can believe. It's the things that happen around her, I don't believe.
I could
Just maybe
I
it
could
doesn't-
understand maybe killing the guys from back and forth with the shotgun. That I could get behind. But the
Oh my
fact that she
God.
wasn't gunned down from behind is completely asinine.
God,
Sorry to
like,
cut
even-
across it. Do you mind addressing what's going on in chat? Can we address what's going on in chat?
What
What the hell is
fuck?
going on in chat?
What?
So,
Can't see it.
someone from
Okay.
my Discord server has managed to jump, like, he's watching the stream right now, and he's like, this is very interesting. What is going on? I'm just like,
Hello, Zaddy. Zaddy noticed me.
yeah, no, that's
Lazy
my
Owl, if
Discord.
you
That's my
please, behave yourself.
yeah. Liam, behave yourself,
Thank,
please.
thank you,
Liam,
Zaddy.
I name dropped you here. Behave yourself, buddy. We can do this another time. We can do this another time.
By the way, hold on.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
How long have we already been recording? Time out. How long have we already been recording?
Uh,
45 minutes.
my
45
gosh.
minutes. Do you know how far we're into this movie?
3 minutes.
We are in 3 minutes. So at 3:40, she gets on the Gatling gun after she ran up the wall, right? And the people that were behind her that should have shot her aren't shooting at her when she's getting up into the turret nest, might as well say. She gets on it and she starts rotating the thing and it shoots arrows, okay? The guys that are running don't stop running. They notice the arrows. She doesn't aim it at them until she shoots the first person that walks into them. Look at it.
Also, oh, okay.
The reaction times
okay.
are abysmal.
Because isn't the reaction time of a normal human like a fraction of a second, like a tenth of a second,
Something like that.
something like that?
And
What's
presumably
even-
these are
what's
supposed
even
to be
worse?
highly
0.2
trained
0.2
individuals,
seconds.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. They're highly
average
trained.
the average human reaction time is about 200 milliseconds.
So 0.2 seconds, correct?
Yeah, 0.2 seconds, correct. However, the fastest reaction time ever recorded was 0.015 seconds or 15 milliseconds.
Well,
That is
considering these guys are, the League of Assassins, considering that they are in the title assassins, you'd think they'd have a quicker reaction time, them, and also the assassins that are coming here to kill the ninjas.
Yeah.
They're a kill squad, right?
Yeah.
They've probably been trained like day in, day out, just like the ninjas. Yet they're just as slow.
Yeah, they act like they haven't been through enough training, which you could say that's because of let's say who it is. Who cares? It's Slade. Slade is the one attacking the compound. You can see it, his mark on their shoulder. You could say that's just his inability to train people properly. But the League of Assassins are also stupid too.
They fucking
Both
attack
fighting parties
they
are so
attack
stupid.
helicopters with fucking guillotine. No wait, not guillotines.
So hold on.
With catapults. With catapults.
Yeah.
Hold on, we'll get to it. Calm down.
Successfully, might I add.
Anyway,
by the way,
what did you want to say, Toxic?
I said we'll get to that. At 3 minutes, 53 seconds, the bastard gets a gun, and he starts running down the steps, firing at everybody. Oh, holy fucking shit!
Okay, I pause. Okay, I have the movie up too. I paused it at the perfect moment for Damien going to get the gun.
Hold on. There's actually a soldier that turns to Damien and notices him, and he has a gun. He doesn't shoot at him. In fact, Damien doesn't fire at him at all. He fires at two other dudes going down the steps, and just doesn't shoot this one guy that looks directly at him with a gun in his hand. God, this is so bad. And then, after he walks down the steps at exactly
This movie
4 minutes,
is the
the
perfect
guillotines get brought
storm.
up. So I have a question. They are so high up in the mountains, and the way these things are pointed. Oh God, did you notice the way they're pointed? So, okay, where Raish was standing, right, and he's looking outward onto the field of trainees and stuff, right? That means the way the helicopters are going, that means they would be to the right of him, facing to the left. Which means that if you're not careful, okay, I'm assuming that they are measured out properly to where like none of the shots would actually hit their own stuff. But like, why are they aimed like that? Can you turn them? Doesn't look like you can. There doesn't look like there's enough room to turn them. Oh my god, this entire thing's stupid. But they hit it. They hit a helicopter with one of the shots.
Yeah.
And they hit two helicopters, and then we cut back to Raish inside the building, sneaking around, trying not to get, trying to figure out what's up, being very cautious, like the way he is.
Let me get
And
to
then, again, the guys don't fire on him. They have shotguns.
that. They have fucking shotguns. He should be dead the moment they see him.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's even a stare down scene. There's a stare down scene.
Between a guy with a shotgun and a guy
where
with
they're
a sword.
surrounding him, right?
Not only
Where they're
that.
surrounding
no.
him, right?
No, we're at 4:20. We're at 4 minutes 24 seconds. So this is the scene where they drop down
right.
the ceiling in his face with a shot. Now, they should have shot him, but how fast Raish moves here, I can believe it because it is just Ra's al Ghul.
Well, yeah,
I
he's
can
probably
believe it
he's
because,
probably moving. Well, like with how because when he cuts the barrel, it's like it's smoldering hot. You can see the metal turn red, meaning he's moving so fast that he cut it to where it was basically burnt.
Yeah.
But damn.
The surface was molten, basically.
That's how fast he's cutting.
You would think that would chip the sword, right?
Well, again.
Well, again with
Titanium.
it's also probably like it's probably also
Damn.
it's also probably a sword that Ra's al Ghul has made himself.
Yeah, like there's no way Raish is just gonna pick up a normal sword and use that. Look at the handle on that thing. It's custom, handcrafted, and almost 100 years old. Name the quote. Name the quote right now. What is it from? That was a quote. What was it?
I don't know.
Come on.
I
Nobody
don't
get it?
know.
Nobody get it? It's from the live action Grinch.
Oh.
It's where Martha who is holding out this little thing. It's like, it's handcrafted and almost 100 years old. But this is new, and she gets like a Gatling gun that just shoots her Christmas lights onto her house.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Main characters like Cindy Lou's mom almost hangs herself with Christmas lights because she's just like, oh no, how can I handle that?
Lazy Owl in chat said, yes, it would either bend the edge of the sword or chip it.
Well, again,
like I said,
God damn
this is
you.
probably no, like I said, it's probably a sword that's been handcrafted by Ray. She isn't using just any run-of-the-mill sword. That's not like
he's not using any run-of-the-mill
sword.
steel.
Do you reckon like this is an imbued sword that has like quote unquote enchantments?
Knockback.
Not
I wouldn't go that far. I would just say that like he has spent maybe years just making this one sword, and he's probably had it for a long time, and, like,
months
perfected
at
it.
least.
Oh, you're cutting out. You're really quiet.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, it could just be that they're using some kind of special metal bullshit. Cause like, hold on, aren't there like stories of samurai swords being able to cut through stone
Yeah.
and the blade be fine?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Although samurai swords are really well made most of the time. Well, not most of the time.
Exactly.
Sorry. A lot of
If they are
most
handcrafted
swords
and not
that are made are rubbish. There are a select
Well-
few that are the cream of the crop. The
Well,
creme
with
de la
katana,
creme.
with katanas, they would spend like months just making not to making one sword, but like they would spend a long time making a sword and making sure it was perfect because it was believed back then that when you forged a sword, you were also forging it with your own soul.
Mm.
When a samurai went into battle with their sword, they weren't just wielding a blade; they were wielding a part of someone else's soul.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
But either way, the sword has to be made out of some kind of special material. But same thing with the tips of the arrows.
It's either goddamium
Shut the fuck
or
up.
bullshitium.
Yeah, yeah. It's goddamn. Um, but
I'll be right back. I need
yeah.
this.
So Raish is surrounded. Well, he turns around and there's just another group of guys behind him that didn't shoot at him after he killed their friends, and now they're firing at him, but only towards his face, not at his legs. They are all running at him, firing, and now they are surrounding him, and he is being fast enough to actually turn around fast enough to block all the shots. Which, I mean, yeah, he's very fast. We've seen him.
Yeah.
He's killing a few of them. Hold on.
Also, we're missing. We're forgetting something very important. They don't just all shoot at him at the same time. They take turns shooting him.
I'll do you one better. At 4:40, let's say 6. Look at the way he's blocking the bullets. He randomly puts his like sword above where like a bullet went. It's above his head. They didn't fire at him. They didn't. They just hit air, and he just decided to block it anyway.
I shall
High
teach
score,
you children
Ra's
just how
al Ghul.
cruel I am.
High score, Ra's al Ghul.
Finish him, Ra's al Ghul style.
Finish him.
Oh my god. Okay, so he stabs the guy and leaves a sword in him for like a half a second. Why didn't all of them just gun him down? I mean, he probably would have been able to turn around to at least block one of them, but not all of them.
Nope. Yeah, he would have died on that spot. He would have died at that spot right then and now. Right then.
Yeah, dude, that's a weird looking sword too. Like it's built like a long sword, but
Yeah,
it's
but
a
it's a
katana.
katana.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's mixing the best of the two. I like that. So after he kills a few of them, we hear a voice. No, he is mine.
nice to see you. How much you enjoy cutting away, Jack the Ripper. That's what we hear.
No, but yeah. So yeah, he goes. Listen, the old man is mine, and then it cuts to Slade, and he still has his eye. Ooh, what does that mean? Okay, so this is the part that we actually talked about before we started this episode. Because all of us were just sitting around chatting, waiting for everybody to get ready, and we had the movie playing for each of us. Just sitting here chatting, getting more reacquainted with it more because it's been a bit, So, why does Deathstroke and Slade are the same person? If y'all didn't know, I'm just gonna say Slade. Why does Slade have the other side of his mask black right now? He didn't
Because I
do
don't
that
think he's
until,
Slade yet.
well, no, that's the same guy. Slade and
Yeah,
Deathstroke are the same
Slade
thing.
is Deathstroke, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a code name. But yeah, so I'm just gonna
Well,
instead of saying
Slade, well,
Deathstroke,
well,
I'm gonna say
Slade
Slade.
is his name. Slade is his
Yeah.
real name.
So why does Slade? Again, his mask is in half. One side's black, the other side is orange. Why though? Because the only reason the other side of his mask is black is because he's missing an eye.
Well, I have an answer for you in that regard. Don't question, consume product.
Well, another question is why would you show the people like which side of your eye is missing? If nobody's seen his face, but they know who Deathstroke is, I would constantly change the mask up and have like an artificial like, well, no, it's not even an artificial eye. I would make it look like my eye is on another side. Just keep switching it, and make people keep guessing
I'm back.
which side it's actually on. It would have been way better. Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Why does Deathstroke, before he loses his eye, why is the other side of his mask black?
I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, that
No,
doesn't
think
make
about it.
sense. It would only make
Think about
sense
it.
after he's lost his eye.
Exactly. They just
Yeah,
wanted
you
to
make a
show
good
like,
point there.
oh, it's Deathstroke. I mean, you could have done something else to make us know that it is Deathstroke. It's not that hard. Like
Like,
just
there was
looking at
enough.
his face. Who else is that?
We saw his symbols. We could see his armor, his signature dual katanas on the back, his signature belt. Like
Exactly.
so many other signatures. His face is not his main signature.
Well, here's the thing. In the comics, before he lost his eye, did he have the two things, two sides to his mask?
Dude, the first time I saw him, and it was like in an '80s comic, he already lost his eye. So I don't know. Can somebody Google that real quick? Like original Slade before he lost. Well, actually, you know what? Look up the first appearance of Slade, and look at his appearance. If he's still missing his eye, then this is completely messed up. What? Never mind. It's the new 52.
Stop,
He would
stop.
have done it because it looks cool.
Hang on, I got you covered.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
His eye is missing. His eye is missing.
I got you covered.
Oh.
So
Throw it up. Throw it up on screen.
So you see this image right here? This is what he looked like before he lost his eye, presumably. In this panel that I just threw up.
The character debuted in the New Teen Titans #2 in December 1980 as Deathstroke the Terminator. That was his first appearance.
Okay, what is the image? Is that the image that you just sent?
Yeah, the one I just sent.
And does he have his eye gone? Yes or no?
Yes.
His eye looks gone. His eye's gone.
Okay. So the image that
He's got the half
showed.
black mask.
Yeah, so the image that Soul showed, I'm going to go on a limb and assume that it might have been a flashback
I believe
of
it
some
was.
kind, of some sort. Okay, so that's what I'm going to go off on, and I'm sorry I'm going to have to go use the bathroom again. I drink a lot of water because my body burns through it so much. I'll be right
That's
back.
fine. I drink a lot of water. I came into the stream with a 2-liter water bottle. It's already like almost finished.
But yeah,
Dude, oh God, I have to drink a lot of water because I get dehydrated so easily because my body's a living furnace. You'd think that would help
Mine
in the
too.
winter, but I get super cold super easily. I'll be back.
But yeah,
Don't do anything.
in this comic that I found it Slade as a fully orange mask, so it's just completely symmetrical.
Interesting. I find it funny that we've been sitting around on the first 10 minutes of this movie.
Well, it's egregious. It's egregious.
It is egregious.
Terrible.
The one part I really want to talk about the most is what happens after the missile strike and what Ra's al Ghul looks like. Like, oh my god, it's so atrocious. Like, he looks like a zebra.
The fact
He
that
looks like a
we've
zebra.
been here for an hour and we're only 5 minutes into the movie.
Goes to show how bad this movie is.
Mm.
Yeah, man looks like a freaking zebra, dude. That is nasty.
Rachel looks like a zebra.
Yeah, he looks like a zebra. Look, hold on. Let me take a screenshot and I'll put it on the Discord for you to have a look at.
Right.
He looks like a zebra. Like, not a black and white one, but he has the general
Facial
tone of a
structure.
zebra. Not the facial structure, no, the way he looks, hold on.
I'm back. Hello.
Hey. I just described what the comic flashback thing Slate looks like.
Why didn't you just show it instead of describing it? Why can't you show it? Did you show it? Yes or no?
No, I did not. I will show it.
Why?
I'm about to show it, okay?
Well, just sitting and describing it is pointless when we are live and there's visuals and you can just show it.
Alright.
It's literally a waste of energy. You just click a few buttons and there it is on screen for everyone to see.
Here it is. On screen now.
Thank you.
As you can see, the mask is perfectly symmetrical and orange.
Yeah, it is. Interesting.
I had to
Well, it's
light
like
a candle.
it's like in the
Oh.
movie, if he had a full orange mask, that would have been fine.
Yeah, and then the
And
next time
and
you
then
see
and
them,
then
it's
and then
black.
after that we could have had the half and half. But no.
It would also
Well,
have been
see,
a very cool tribute to the comic that I have here up right now. But no, the writers and character designers are too lazy to give us actually good shit.
Yeah, it would have been
God,
nicer.
we are only 5 minutes into this movie.
And we've been here for an hour.
We really gotta hurry up. We really gotta hurry up.
Yep,
Oh, we
I
don't
just
gotta
posted
hurry
the
up. We'll
image.
take our time.
Look how atrocious Ra's al Ghul looks after he gets like bombarded. He looks
Ah,
hold on,
gotcha,
hold
gotcha.
on.
Well,
See,
we'll
he
get-
looks like a
hold on.
zebra.
We'll get
He
there.
We'll
looks like a
get
freaking
Soul.
zebra.
Soul,
We will get to
Get-
it.
get that image ready so that way when we start talking about when we get to that scene in the movie,
Well,
you're ready to go.
I have I have the thing on. I
Oh, fair
have the
enough.
movie on screen, so we'll talk about it when we get there.
Yeah,
Fair
it's
enough.
fine.
We're at the part where he's like, Slade, it was you the whole time. Yes, Ra's al Ghul, I was the one who made you come in front of that girl.
It was
Flash.
It was me, Ra's al Ghul. I made you. The Barry meme.
I made you what you are 500 years ago, except I wasn't there. My grandfather,
was.
my great-great-grandfather was though, and his descendants, and my family has kept records of our adventures through the years.
Okay, what are you even talking about right now? Are you just trying to make a really bad joke?
Yeah.
Let's continue. Okay, so Slade pulls out his swords, Rashka has his, and then Slade throws a tantrum and says, "Why did you push me out? I was supposed to be your right hand. I was the one that was supposed to."
Daddy?
Dad, why did you love me? Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Isn't it? Well, it's because he wasn't chosen as the successor, right? That's like the entire
Yeah,
reason.
it's because Batman was going to be the successor, and then after Batman left and became Batman, Ra's just didn't try to contact Slade again. It's like, yeah, so like the guy that I was going to replace you with is like gone now. You want to go fight him or something?
Well,
Instead,
well,
he was just like,
the insinuation is that the reason that Rage didn't want Deathstroke to be the leader of the League of Assassins, he thought that his methods, even by Ra's al Ghul's own standards, were too brutal.
Well, you see, Slade. You are a soy-worded cuck. And this detective man here who dresses it like a bat, he is cool and has banged my daughter. Therefore, he must rule.
okay. So they fight for a little bit, and one of the guys in the room gets a call. It's like, okay, hey, we gotta go. And all of them leave, including Slade. And Ra's is confused for a second, and then we cut to outside. This chopper fires missiles into the building, and Ra's turns around, and there's a wall of fire coming at him. He's trying to run, but he just doesn't make it. But Slade does, because he got the call. He jumps, because it's one of those hollow tower-looking things, where like the center of it is skylight. So he jumps from one railing to the railing right below the level he was on, and he's fine. But he turns around, and Ra's is burning to death. He trips over the railing. He falls to his death,
and Slade looks at him like, "Yes, I have done it. I have killed an old man."
I was truly the best
hold on.
ninja warrior.
Hey, so the arrows, what they hit are the missile pods. They strike the missile pods. That's why the helicopter exploded when it got hit.
That's still stupid. Why would an arrow detonate the missile?
Why would a steel tip arrow hit the head of the nose of a missile and make it explode? You wanna
That's
ask that
not
question
even
again?
armed?
The thing will
They
still
shouldn't.
explode, won't it?
No, they still should not explode because explosives, they have a fuse, and that can only be detonated by an electric charge. Just by hitting it with metal doesn't mean it's gonna set it off.
Like, regardless, we're too hung up on the arrows thing. So
Okay, so we
then
cut to Ray.
then we get to the
Okay,
scene where he
got
looks
it?
like a zebra.
Yeah,
One
his
second.
skin is burned in various spots to an insane degree, and Slade walks over to him and goes, "You lose, old man, lol."
You lose, geezer. I win. You suck.
He
Dick.
basically says,
And
"After
I'll put
500
the-
years, I think the Earth is done with you. Go. The Lazarus pit will not bring you back this time."
Nope.
But for some reason, like, Damien comes out of nowhere and is able to strike Deathstroke out of the way. Oh, wait, hold on. What does he do exactly?
How is a
No, yeah,
child?
okay,
how
no,
is a
no, no.
child able to overpower a fully grown man?
Especially somebody as jacked as Slade.
Yeah, Slade
How
is
is that
Yes.
possible?
incredibly jacked.
Slade has hero
You know what
bod. He
You know
just
what
has
this scene
hero
kind of
bod.
reminds me of? You know what this scene kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of the scene where Gohan bursts out of the pod in the first season of Dragon Ball Z. And
Gohan,
hits,
do a headbutt.
and hits Raditz in the chest. Yeah.
It's super effective.
Yeah, but with that's a Saiyan. That's not a human. That is an alien. But this is just the son of Batman who was trained by Raish, but he doesn't even have anywhere near the experience to be able to do this. He's still like a literal child. Robin was like what, 14, 15 when he went out, like the first Robin.
I think
Oh.
he was like early teens, like 13 or 14.
Yeah, Damien doesn't not even look 12, and yet
Okay,
he can hold back a fully grown man, jacked to the nines, sword strike, with his tiny child arms wielding around a normal sword,
Yep.
and
makes
he's
sense.
able to flip around like Yoda.
And during this fight, he manages to gouge out one of Slade's eyes.
That's stupid as well.
Yeah, actually, hold on. We'll get to this because like, this
Wait.
one's actually written down in my notes.
Okay, so at the time of this movie, he's roughly he is at the very max 11 years old.
Yeah, there's no way. Sorry, there's no way. Even Robin, when he first started, he wasn't like throwing dudes 10 times his size around. He was using their weight to his advantage to sling them around. It
And
was
also
basically
Batman
them
with the
already
thumb.
moving. Yeah, it was basically them already moving and him just like redirecting the flow of their movement. That's about it. It's actually not as hard as you think. But,
Damien
okay,
should be
I actually
dead
have
as
this.
fuck.
Okay, this is in my notes. Okay, at 1:50 at 7 minutes and 33 seconds. Well, a little bit before that, he kicks Damon into a wall or a pillar, and he goes through it, and a child goes through. Slade, think about this. Slade kicked him so hard he went flying and went through a. I'm going to assume this is some
No,
damn
no,
fine
wait.
wood.
He didn't even kick him. He used the sword to fling him into that thing.
And Damien blocked
yeah.
it. Like he blocks it. But still it's
Hold
like
on.
he should have gotten the
Mhm.
sword knocked out of his hand.
Yeah, okay, doesn't matter if he was still in the air. He basically baseballed that child into that pillar.
Also, like the pillar, he goes straight through it. Damien's like back isn't shattered.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would be reeling in pain. And I'm a skeleton.
Listen, I can see Batman going through that because for one, he has armor. Two, he's built and he's used to it.
And
But
also, he's
Damien-
broken so many bones that they've healed so many times that they're probably as durable as steel.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is that how? Is
Yeah.
that really how that works?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but-
more your
Yeah,
bones
it's-
heal,
Yeah.
every
Because
single
you
time your
develop more
bones heal,
layers.
the more your bones heal, the stronger they get because they're basically building over where the original bone was.
I'm
Ah,
pretty
It's kind of
sure
like
there
your
was, like, a-
immune system. It's getting stronger every time an infection happens.
so
Generally.
what doesn't
I'm-
kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty
Damien
sure
should have
there-
died.
I'm pretty sure there was this martial art where during sparring they would attempt to try to break specific bones on their sparring partner. That way, when they grew back, they would be stronger.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember if that's true or not. That might have thought of it in the movie. My memory is shot. So, back to this, right? So, Damien just got baseballed into, and listen, this is Ray. He's look at his palace. Do you think it was cheap? Do you think he's using cheap wood? Nah, he's using red ferns or mahogany or something for those pillars. Actually, no, they're not even wood. They're not even wood. They're stone.
have
They
to be
look like they're
stone,
wood.
dude.
They're stone. Okay, look, I have it freeze framed at 7 minutes and 25 seconds. The way it broke, there's no splinters.
stone.
It breaks
Yeah, that's
in
stone.
chunks. That's stone.
Wait, so then
Oh,
Damien's
but,
mega dead.
Okay, but the sound design suggests that
oh,
it
but he
was
has
wood.
armor. I don't care
It
if he
sounds
has
like wood though. It sounds like
armor.
wood though. It sounds like
It
wood though.
sounds like wood, but it's not because the way it's broken.
And
That's
also,
not splinters. That is
also,
broken into small
also-
rock chunks.
also, that shit's hollow.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. When I looked at it, and it is
Okay.
hollow. It looked, at least it looked hollow.
Where? Show me a screen cap. Show me a screen cap of it.
725, exactly.
I'm looking at 725 right now. What part of that is hollow?
723. You can see the inside of what remains of the pillar, and it looks like it's hollow.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. Okay, hold on. Send me a screen cap because I can't get it perfect.
He's got the screen cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not hollow. Where? Okay, where is on that drawing is it hollow? That's just
Yeah, it's
the
not
other
hollow.
side
That's
of the pillar.
solid. That's solid stone. That is solid stone.
Yeah, that's solid. If it was hollow, there would be a circle. There's no circle. Bro, that's solid stone, and he just ate it with his spine. Oh, but he has armor. I don't care. He's still a child. He still has the framework of a child. He should be
Hang
in
on,
pain.
hang on.
Oh, but he's
Hang
the
on.
Batman
It
son.
is wood, because you look at this, it might be blurred as hell, but those are splinters. Those are
No,
those are
it's
splintered
not.
bits of wood. Look. Look in the second
Look
frame.
at okay 5. No, it's not.
It is.
Look at
Look
5.
at
20...
it.
Okay. It looks at it there, but listen to me. Go to 7 minutes and 24 seconds. It is when Damien is just now hitting the wall. That is not wood. Wood does not break like that.
Then that's a shit. Then that reflects
Well,
poorly
then-
of the animation
well,
team.
Well, then the effect, the way it's splintered and that looks like wood on the ground.
No, okay, again, go to 7 minutes and 24 seconds. Because when he hits it, it sounds like wood. In a few frames, it looks like stone. But in another frame, it looks like wood. They just didn't know what to do with the scene. They didn't know what it was. So make it both. What? Make it both.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just rewatch this for a sec.
Yeah, okay, but do you all see the frame I'm looking at?
Yeah, I do see. the
Oh
thing.
shit!
What
One
the
sec.
heck?
One sec.
Okay,
One sec. So in this bit here, when Damien cuts the pillar, that shit is red. He cut it, so it's now burning. What the fuck? Are the swords just imbued with heat or something?
hold on, wait, hold on, does it?
Yeah, look.
Hold on.
He's got the
Yeah,
screenshot up.
I'm looking. Oh, he's got
I'm
the
looking at it
screenshot,
too.
sorry.
He's showing
fuck?
screenshots.
What the?
Also, how? Okay.
What
This
is that
this is
framing?
this is like a monastery, right? This place has been like fortified to the wazoo, right? Right?
Yeah,
We're assuming.
the pillars should be stone, and the rest of it should be wood. That's how they're built.
Well, after losing 2 pillars, the entire walkway above falls. What the fuck?
What the hell?
And
It
I
has to be wood.
I guess the floor joists just weren't good.
Well, it's just terrible. This is supposed to be.
Okay. Hold on. Before we keep talking about the stone and wood, because now it does look like wood, but it looked like stone. You gotta admit, it looked
Oh
like
shit!
stone
I just noticed this.
the-
I just noticed this now.
Hold on. Before anything else, let me get this out of the way. When Raish swings at Damien, he doesn't swing towards the ground.
I mean,
He
wait,
swings
Raish?
above his head. Not Raish, sorry. Slade. Sorry, names. Go Burr. Slade swings above his head. There was no way he was going to hit Damien at all. At 7:30, at 7 minutes and 35 seconds, he swings above Damien's head. There's no way he's hitting nothing but air. And for some reason,
Yeah.
of course, Damien. Yeah.
he swings above he swings above him as he's laying on the ground.
Oh, okay. Actually, maybe they might be spaced too far apart. These pillars. Okay, yeah. Okay, because now I'm at like 7 minutes and 38 seconds, and now the pillars are splintered. But earlier, when Damien connected into them, they were stone.
That is so inconsistent.
Also,
This is
let me bring this up real quick.
horrendous.
Let me bring this up real quick. So
Yeah.
somehow these walkways collapse, because they have no pillars underneath them, right? Look at the walkways
Okay,
above.
well,
They don't have any fucking pillars.
I thought for this it's because the spacing, but now that you mentioned that, yeah.
What
Also,
the fuck?
Why does he stand there? Why doesn't he has enough time to roll out of the way?
This movie is 500 times worse than I remember.
Oh yeah, we notice everything.
I literally watched this yesterday as well.
What's
With
worse is
anything
that I sat here and I watched this scene before we started. I did not notice the pillars and how bad they were. First it was stone. Well, first it sounded like wood. Then when he hits the wall, it's stone, and then it's wood again. God, almighty.
And then there's no pillars supporting the floors above.
As a carpenter's son, this makes me angry. and then at 7 minutes and 43 seconds, Raish gets stabbed in the eye. I don't know why Damien stopped. He could have easily just shoved it into his brain.
Well, no, you look at the amount of blood that's on the blade. He would have poked the beginning of the frontal lobe.
Okay, so Damien has the same kind of hilt on his sword as Raish's sword does.
That was Raish's sword.
I think it
Okay,
is.
so yeah. It's not because okay, when he's pointing they messed up the coloring of the handle because when he's pointing it and it's got blood on it, it goes, "Now for your heart," and when he brings it back up to his face, the handle goes black. It's a slight issue. Well, it's more than a slight. Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay, go to 7 minutes and let's say 45 seconds.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
right-
I noticed it. Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
The beads that he throws, that turns to smoke bombs, he throws them over Damien's shoulder. But then, when they start rolling,
one
it
sec,
zooms
one
out
sec.
and it's
Just a sec, Toxic Terry.
Yeah.
That is Raish's sword. It is definitely Raish's sword.
Okay, I just said yeah. I
Sorry.
said yes. So, yeah. Yeah, it is Raish's sword. I see that now. Also, the size of the sword keeps changing.
Yeah, why is it so short now? Does it change depending on the user?
It conforms
Or
to
is it
the
just
user.
stupid?
Otherwise known as bullshit
no, it
plot.
doesn't. It doesn't conform to the user because when Damien's trying to hold his breath when the gas things are thrown, instead of I don't know getting out from the smoke or just moving, the sword is back to being long. But yeah, no, Slade throws those things over Damien's shoulder, and then when they land, they're just at Damien's feet all around him, and he's not close to Slade anymore.
What the fuck?
Also, Slade had the element of surprise. He knew exactly where Damien was standing in the smoke. He could have stabbed him, but instead he leaves.
And Slade should have been dead in about an hour after that because of all the internal bleeding in his brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by this point, we get Damien managing to spot one of Raish's allies.
Slade's- Oh, allies?
Former allies,
mean-
I should say. Mogul.
Oh.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. So when the assassins, not the ninjas that are here at the assassin's place,
Yeah.
but the guys who went in, yeah, why do they throw smoke bombs before they grab the rope from the helicopters? We know where you're going, asshole. We will see you come out of the smoke. You're not impressing anyone.
You are retarded!
Okay, we're at 8. Oh, by the way, they never shoot the tower that Damien's mother is standing in. They never shoot it. She's still in there. She has still been in that tower this entire time.
She used her incredible ninja powers to make sure that they would forget that she was there.
Oh God, we need to have a counter, because I think we just went through 100 issues in 8 minutes of a film.
Everything
This is
really wrong
This
with
is
Son of
seriously
Batman.
This is seriously atrocious. This is seriously atrocious.
Everything really
Okay,
wrong
so-
with Son of Batman.
Okay, I take it back. This is actually worse
In 10
than
days or
Justice League War.
less.
This is worse than Justice League War. Because with Justice League War, they just ruin things, and it's like very basic things that you can point out. This, wow, the pillar, are you kidding? Wow.
We're not
Is
even.
it stone? Is it wood? Let's throw a child fruit to see
We
which
are
one it
not
is.
even 10 minutes in, and we have found more than 100 issues to talk about. We are over an hour and a half into. We are almost an hour and a half into this stream, and we have found this much in less than 10 minutes of the film.
Dude, we're gonna. My God, we're gonna be here all night.
We really are.
We're gonna at least get halfway. This is gonna be one of our longest episodes. Are you boys ready?
Sure, why not?
I wish I had seen
Oh
this.
my God! Welcome to the SOULCAST, by the way, you newcomers. You. This
This
is what we
we're
do,
about.
and it's not. This isn't even over analyzing the thing. This is us seeing the scenes. This is us watching
this is
it.
surface level. This is surface level right now.
Oh my God. So, everything's okay and everything right. You know, like, oh, they're leaving. They left. Now, Damien runs to go find his grandfather, right? Raish is nowhere to be seen, but then they look over, and there's a green glow coming from this doorway. It is the Lazarus pit.
It is
Yes.
the Nickelodeon goo.
It is the Nickelodeon slime, but diluted to swim through. So in other continuities, the Lazarus pit is what Raish is thrown in after he dies. Okay,
Or it's near death. Depending on things.
either near death or
So
died.
there's three circumstances. There's the dead, the almost dead, and the I'm getting too old.
Okay, hold on. Time out. I need somebody to actually look this up. Does the Lazarus Pit bring him back to life? Just yes or no.
It
I
brought
need
Jason
somebody to
back
look
to
that up.
life.
I'm gonna look it up.
It has.
Oh, okay. So y'all looked it up? Because when I asked my dad, he was like, "Oh, well, I stopped paying attention to Batman and Ra's al Ghul after the '80s." He was like, "But back then, it didn't bring him back to life because Batman strangled him in one comic." I was like, "What?"
Lazarus pits are composed of a unique unknown chemical blend that bubbles up somewhere within the Earth's crust to the surface at key points on Earth, typically at the junction of ley lines. The substance possesses the ability to rejuvenate the sick, injured, and even resurrect the dead.
Okay. So it can resurrect the dead. Okay, that's the Lazarus Pit. So when Damien goes into the Lazarus Pit room, okay, so they walk into the doorway and it's a spiral staircase. Apparently the glow just goes all the way up the staircase.
Why didn't we see it before? Because there was clearly a cut where we should have seen it then.
Well, yeah,
Several
we've seen
cuts,
we saw a
actually.
full 360. Yeah, we saw a full 360 of that area. We should have
Multiple
seen the
times.
glow. But no, why is the glow going up a fucking spiral staircase?
The only way that would work is if the whole staircase was made of mirrors.
Oh yeah, by the way, while like the mother sees Damien running through, that hallway is way bigger than it should, and then when they get to the doorway into the actual Lazarus Pit room, no, the doorway, the doorway is just smaller now.
Wait, no. You see that? What the hell?
Okay, so I don't get this too. This is a nitpick. So at 8 minutes 58 seconds, they're looking at the Lazarus Pit and they see their father. Well, they see their he sees his grandfather. No, he sees his grandfather laying there at the Lazarus Pit. Now, later on in the film, and I will talk about this, Batman has video of multiple times where Ra's is brought back to life, right?
Yeah.
Why don't they do it to him? So it looks like it looks like old Ra's only got a finger almost close to the pit, right? That's it. He, after being burned alive and dropping I don't know how many stories, he should be dead. But the Chad that Ra's al Ghul is, he was still alive and kicking, barely.
Despite
and by
his
the time
entire
he got to the
body-
Lazarus Pit, he died before he could go in.
His entire body should have shattered from that fall.
It shouldn't have shattered, no. Like,
Well,
there were
the
some people that
bones, I should
survived
say.
jumping... No. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. The angle that he landed at, it would have shattered his body.
Yeah.
He
Well,
literally
then
landed
again-
straight on his front. That would have shattered his
Well-
body.
Well, then again, we also don't know how durable Ra's actually is.
True
but-
that.
But anyway, either way, the Chad still went to the pit and barely got close to it and died. So you know what you should do? You should just pick him up and throw him in the pool, right? Right? You know, the
Yeah.
Lazarus Pit, it brings you back to life. No, because apparently his mother says, Damien, stop, don't put him in there. The Lazarus Pit can't revive anybody else. So we haven't been shown this. So in all the other continuities, as far as we know, or most of the continuities, Ra's al Ghul is the only one that is allowed to touch the Lazarus Pit. Okay? He's the only one that is allowed to use it. How would you know this?
Very rarely have there
How
been
would-
special
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they put the Joker in the Lazarus Pit once, but I think that's I can't remember. I think that's an Elseworld thing. But yeah, he's like, we have to put him in the pool, and the mom's like, no, he's dead. We can't put him in the pit. It's like, oh well, what about your brother? Like, no, what?
Just grab him by the hem of the neck and the tush and toss him in there. It'll be easy.
Easy.
Oh, hold on. I didn't even notice this. Holy shit. Damien is holding Ra's al Ghul. How strong is this child? Ra's is a built 400-year-old master of
500.
assassination. I said 500. Yeah. What I said?
Well, he's only. Wait. Let me look for a sec.
No, he's 500 plus years old.
Wait,
In
wait,
this continuity.
you
How much would he weigh?
to go back for a bit. When you said, didn't you say before the stream
Shit,
that
you're
there was a
right!
point
How
when
the
they-
fuck is he lifting him? He has him
Jeez.
in his arms! Bridal style! What the fuck?
No, well, yeah.
That is
there's no way.
so. That is actually so stupid. What the hell?
Okay, well, I just want to ask this before the stream toxic. Didn't you say that there was one point when Raish was revived, despite being cut into pieces?
Yeah.
So-
Again, that's going off my memory. So don't take it with a grain of salt.
If that is true, that is
Mhm.
bullshit because what she says is bullshit. The Lazarus pit can't revive a body this damaged. It's like, bitch.
So here's the thing. If she was lying to Damien, and if there were assassins in that room, which there are, if that was a lie, do you think that the assassins would have jumped them so that they could revive Raish? Like, imagine it. Throughout the centuries, when Ra's al Ghul died, and because he's had multiple family members throughout the generations, right?
Yeah. Most
Again,
likely.
500 plus years old. So there's no way he hasn't had other children and everything, right? You cannot tell me that there has not been a time where one of his children got like really greedy and was like, you know what? Don't put my dad back in the pit. And then one of the assassins just walks up behind him, kills the son, and just puts Race back in the pool. And Race wakes up, sees his son dead. It's like, oh, you had to do that, did you?
Such a shame.
Well, he was a good
Well,
boy.
then you are
I liked him
promoted.
very much. But,
Then you are
Yeah.
promoted.
guess
No,
you're scum.
this is a speculation. This part isn't in the movie, but like, how? What?
I call
This is
bullshit!
insane. Also, his mom really needs to put on some better fucking clothes. Put your tits away.
You're around your son, you whore!
Wow, she literally walks over her father's dead corpse as her son is sitting there trying to mourn his dead dad. Or dead
grandpa.
Dead grandfather, sorry.
No,
Whom
wait,
he
no.
respects very much and loves a lot, right?
Supposedly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, it's not even supposedly. It's what we're shown because like he kicks Slade like away with it like a fucking run up kick.
No,
to
I'm,
see
oh,
if his
sorry. I
grandfather
thought you
was okay.
meant she supposedly loved. I misheard. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, she's just hateful in this scene. She's like, Damien, we have to go now. It's like the grandpa.
We can't just leave him here. Like he's like, we can't just leave our
They
grandfather here.
they
My
leave
grandfather here.
They leave Raish's sword.
While I will say this real quick, I fucking hate
leave-
Damien. I do find
they
his
leave his
mourning
sword.
to be fairly believable. This is a relatively good bit in an utterly
Yeah.
shit movie.
Yeah, it like I believe I find it I completely believe that Damien is in the middle of having or is about to have like a mental breakdown because he's like my grandfather who has lived for longer than even my mother has been around. Like
Yeah.
Wait.
Everybody's
Do you realize
grandfather's
what you
been
just said?
around longer than their mothers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. What do you mean by that, buddy?
what do you mean?
Well, no, the way you said it, it's like, oh, my grandfather's dead. Somebody that's been around longer than my mother. Yeah, but it's every grandfather.
It would be
I
Like,
think
I mean,
That's the point
like
of a grandfather to be around longer
bad
than your
wording,
mother.
but bad wording. But you
A
know what I
better
mean. Like has been
phrase-
around since before everything
yeah.
I've ever known.
yeah.
Yeah, is
So,
is
okay.
older than
Or
the
even
dirt-
my mom has ever known. Like
is older
she,
than the dirt in the monastery.
Yeah, probably. So okay, here's the thing, right? So she grabs him. Like this is the argument that I see somebody making. So it's like, oh my god, we gotta go. Race is dead. The compound is compromised. Like, okay, no, they left. That's it. They'll probably come back later, but that's it. Like, oh well.
You opened the
Here's
box.
another argument.
We came.
Exactly. But
Hey,
well,
yo.
here's another argument in my head, right? That I can
What do you
see
mean
people
by
saying,
that?
"Oh my God, they're gonna send a big old missile. They could." It's like, well, why didn't they do that in the first place? If you just want to kill the entire race family, just you can send a missile. Just go for it. Obviously, they don't have anything like anti-air defenses. Literally pepper spray the top of that mountain with bombs, missiles, explosives. You know what? Vietnam it. Just cover that entire monastery with napalm rounds. You know? Just burn it to the ground, destroy the Lazarus pit. There you go. Also, can you show the frame at 10 minutes 41 seconds?
Just a sec.
Mhm.
10 minutes. 1 sec.
Excuse me.
When the title turns blue.
When the title is red,
Oh.
so that's 10:41. But look at the title sequence. It's all out of alignment, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why is the A off to the side? What the fuck?
Why does the T look like the Titan's tower but too long?
Okay, now I just want to say this. We are only 11 minutes into this film, and we have spent over an hour talking about this. Just the beginning.
We have spent an hour and more than 40 minutes.
What's funny is that my
We've
friend
been
was like, "Oh my
here-
God, you should really watch this one." It's like I did, and I hated it,
We've been here
and now
for
I hate it more.
an hour, 41 minutes, and almost 40 seconds.
And we are not even close to being done tonight. We are going to try to get through all of this in one sitting.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna EFAP this shit.
Yep. Again, I will be right back. Now I don't have to pee, but I have to take care of something. I'll be right back.
I literally just got lunch, so I'm trying to eat it very quietly and trying to pay attention.
So yeah, that whole sequence was one of the worst things
Like,
I have ever seen in my life.
If
I can't
we were
believe that I enjoyed this movie as a child.
cringe.
We're
Then
all
again,
stupid
I
children.
was
Just
what?
don't be stupid.
12, 13 maybe?
Soul, it is you. You are the cringe nay baby of legend.
That's a cool story, bruv, but why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that you are a cunt.
Well, you got me there.
I was expecting to say that I made it the fuck up, but okay, yeah, fair. That's fair.
Nah, that'd be too boring. It'd be obvious.
True.
Subverting your expectations.
Ah, don't do that again, please.
Raiden, we're making omelets. Making a mother roll omelets here.
Can't fret over every egg. But you did survive. With your own two hands, you took back your life. Now, I'll take yours.
I love that game.
It's a very good game.
I know, right? Much rather be playing that than watching this. Pile of
I'd
garbage.
much rather be doing anything else but do this. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch Son of Batman again.
I agree.
I would rather. What's a good word?
My father.
You want to know how I got all these scares?
I gamed too much.
I had to-
Really?
I would rather lob off my dick than watch Son of Batman. Actually, I
So
take
I
that
had
one
to
back.
fix
Maybe not
something.
that
My
much.
sister broke
Maybe not that far.
her controller, but I fixed it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, she thought she broke the knob. She just shoved it into the controller. So, I'm actually gonna give it a score already. You know, a 1. This is a 1. We spent the first hour, almost 2 hours, talking.
Wait,
about
how
first
far
10
are we into this already, Soul?
We are
10
only
minutes.
10 minutes into the movie, and how many hours have we been recording?
Almost 2.
Yeah, 40 minutes. Oh, we're almost at
2.
1 hour and 45 minutes now.
Well, I think this is gonna go a bit faster because in the beginning it's just like everyone is stupid.
And
Everyone.
then we get
Problems
Batman.
are
And then we
so
get
And
fucking
now we're getting
dense.
to the somewhat better parts by a very slight margin.
Although,
Okay. I hate the way the
I'll
buildings
say
look in
this real
this.
quick. I have no idea why Commissioner Gordon let Batman torture Killer
Okay,
Croc.
hold on, calm
Well,
down,
no,
calm
no,
down.
that's
We
still
will get
that's
to
a bit
each
further
soul.
on.
I know.
Gosh,
I'm just saying.
then why are you bringing it up? If you know, why are you bringing it up right now?
Sorry. I'll bring it
What
up
I
when it's
thought.
relevant.
Know your place, bitch. I'm just kidding.
Know your
kidding, I'm-
place, whore.
Okay. Do you want me to still narrate it or what?
Well, let's Soul continue the narration.
Thank you.
Okay,
So-
we're at 10:51.
After the title drop, we fade to see a warehouse, and inside we see Killer Croc rummaging through shit.
No. Here, rummaging and stealing drugs. Okay.
I forgot.
right.
I forgot what
He
he was
said
looking
shit.
for. All right.
Forgot what he was. You're looking right at it.
Well, I'm managing both the stream and looking at what I'm trying to.
Okay, fine. I'll do it then. So, Killer Croc is stealing drugs from this building, and Batman pops up, starts giving Killer Croc his own, basically trading card sheet data. So he just, says his full name. Hold on. Yeah. Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Croc. And
Did you
he
know that
points
this
out-
was? Did you know that this was your name? No, I didn't. Thank you, Batman.
He just turns around. Are you going to tell me my stats now?
Yeah, you have a perfect 5 in strength, but a -2 in intelligence. Fuck
Oh
you!
my, oh my god, Wayne Enterprises is making trading cards based on villains. God.
But Batman
Actually-
fights.
Joker was during the fight with Batman. Batman. Could you imagine
Oh!
that
You
Wayne
know,
Enterprises gets my stats wrong?
you know what would make this better? If LexCorp was. You know, forget it, it's dumb.
No, go on.
Okay. So he points out that Killer Croc, stealing drugs isn't usually his thing. It's a scene where Batman's being all kind of shifty and everything, and then he just drops down to the ground and looks at Killer Croc face to face, the biggest, bulkiest villain he has.
Besides Bane.
Looks at him face to face, and
Besides Bane.
yeah, but no, he's bigger than Bane. Killer Croc is way bigger than Bane.
Well,
Yeah.
in some instances, I've seen him be around
Well,
the
that's
same
co-
size.
Well, that's because of the Venom.
Mm,
Yeah, because of the Venom.
Yeah.
But no, Killer Croc base, he's straight up. He's just stronger most of the time, unless Venom is involved.
Which it usually is. Pun.
Mm.
Does anyone else think that Batman should have died when Killer Croc hit him right on the top of his head?
Yeah.
We'll get to that. So Batman's base is like, oh well, did you think I was not going to notice when half of the bio drug whatever is being stolen? I get curious, he says. He points out that Croc is bigger. He's like, look what you've been hitting the gym, my guy.
You've been juicing, lad.
and he has a tail, which for some reason I thought Croc had a tail originally.
No,
But apparently not.
I don't think he ever did.
He points out that tail's new, and Croc says, yeah, got an upgrade. And as he says that, he grabs a tank that is not an actual physical military tank, just a tank, a metal tube, from one side of the room, and he throws it at Batman. Batman dodges it like a Chad, and then throws some batarangs, and they just land in Croc's chest. And he literally just brushes them off like they're crumbs, and there is no cuts. He looks at him unimpressed and walks towards him. This is where I have notes. Batman goes into this doorway, right? And Croc is following. Like, yeah, that's right, run. He stands in the doorway. Oh, they messed up. Oh, they already messed up. So Croc is already in the doorway, right?
Mm.
Big, bulky boy had to actually, like, move his arms just to get through. And Batman, like, drop kicks his face when his face is, like, outside of the doorway. So apparently the art department just didn't talk to each other, okay? So he drop kicks him and just starts throwing hands on Killer Croc. And hitting him so hard it actually kind of sounds like a gunshot. But as we can see anyway, he doesn't have any like gauntlets that gives him like a slight more punching ability. He does have like these weird knuckle things, so it might things on his knuckles, so it might be like pieces of metal. You know, who knows? Kind of like brass knuckles built into the
I'll
gloves.
be right back.
But the part that bothers me now is I just realized Killer Croc is juiced, right? And I don't think I've ever seen Batman throw hands with a Killer Croc before. Like, he's always having to use his environment to bring him down, right?
Yeah.
But, no, he just throws the smackdown on him like it's a scene from Dragon Ball. He's on his chest, and he's throwing hands like it's an MMA fight. And Croc is actually hurt by these punches, because it's not like he just sits there like Broly, you know? Like, where he just takes the hit and just laughs it off, which he should. Again, this is not normal. This is no ordinary Croc. This is advanced Croc.
I'm going to kill you.
Please.
What?
So instead of immediately grabbing him with his tail, because the only way that Batman could actually do damage to him like this is just because he is Batman. That is literally the only way. Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean? So
I'm scared of women. I'm Batman.
I'm afraid of touching grass, Batman.
I'm afraid of touching grass, Batman. We've always lived in a concrete jungle.
I'm living in a box, a cardboard box.
Why do you think I always escape Arkham? There's grass all around it. It scares me, Batman. So, okay, Croc grabs him with his tail and shoves him into the ceiling, which the ceiling looks like it's just made out of that crappy insulation thing. You know, like in high schools.
Yeah.
But, it sounds like stone breaking. Again, the sound department really needs to fix it. It'd be better if he actually hit a pipe, because there are clearly pipes behind it, right? Oh, yeah, Croc just takes him and hold on, I think it got worse. Give me a second. I need to see the scene again. Holy fuck. I want you all to look at 11 minutes and 58 seconds.
I bet.
Okay? I want you to look, and I want you to know. Tell me what's missing.
I'm getting there.
Okay, take your time. This movie's god awful.
Okay, he gets thrown out the window.
Okay, tell me what's missing from this scene. I'll give you one guess.
The bag.
No. The bag is on the other side of the room where it should be, where he was already filling up the bag. I'll tell you, okay? Killer Croc is sitting where the table was. There was a table, or a counter, might as well say, in the middle of the room. It's not destroyed. It is just gone. It is removed. So let me go back to... Okay, look. Okay, at 11 minutes and
Yeah,
44
where's the
seconds, there are
table?
two
Yeah, I see.
tables.
Where's the table at?
There are 2 tables.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, wait, where did they go?
they are just gone. First, we had a pillar that was stone, then wood, then wood again. No, wood, then stone, then wood again. And now we have Croc walking into the doorway at 11 minutes and 4. These aren't nitpicks. These are just horrible. We're visually seeing them. We don't have to dig. 11 minutes, 47 seconds. Okay. He's already in the room. His big bulky shoulders are so wide, you would have to hit him with great force to get him through that doorway. Okay? But when Batman drop kicks him at 11 minutes and 48 seconds, Killer Croc is not even in the doorway now. Because in the background, there is another metal canister. I don't think this is nitpicks at all. I think this is just horrendous.
My God.
Yes. And then, of course, Batman throws the hands. Which he shouldn't. Yeah, and then he puts them through the shitty little drywall that shouldn't have done a lot of damage, but he acts like he's limp, lifeless, and Killer Croc throws him out the window.
No, can we not forget the point where he smashes his head into the roof, like such a force that would break his skull open?
Well, no, that's what I'm pointing out. This not even into the roof, so it's that really shitty like crappy.
Drywall.
Yeah, it's drywall. It is just drywall. That's all that is. He doesn't hit a pipe because we don't hear him hit a pipe, but we hear him sound like he was thrown into a rock.
How is this motherfucker alive?
Because we asked that question many a time in the Justice League War video.
Yeah. No, he should have been dead multiple times. You should go back and watch that one. It's pretty good.
I definitely will. I want to know.
You should also watch our Shoot the Shit on the horror movies.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that one was fun. We didn't want to give away too much. So,
But continuing.
okay. Sorry, I had to grab a screenshot. I'll show it to y'all later.
No, it's fine.
Is
No, actually, you know what? Fuck you for wasting our time now.
well, actually, no. Since you all can actually pinpoint the exact frame, can you all grab a screenshot? Because I would have to hook my phone to my computer. Yada yada. Can you get me a screenshot of 11 minutes and no?
Does your phone have
I'm
Google
using my
Photos?
phone only.
Does your phone have Google Photos?
I don't have Wi-Fi. Long story, not enough time. So
11 minutes what?
okay, yeah, Jax, can you get me 11 minutes 58 seconds?
Oh, you stupid fucking. There we go. Got it.
Okay, yeah. Grab that screenshot and put it in the chat. That way, when Soul gets back, he can put it as a backdrop when we're not showing another scene. I don't know why, but this is hilarious to me.
What is that? There's the truth.
So he gets thrown out the window, and for some reason his cape opens up in a weird way. And he's ready. He's got the bat hook already, and gets hooks to the building, swings into the window below, which it's weird because I feel like he falls for too long for him to do that.
He would have fallen at least a couple of stories down.
Oh god, look how he picks himself up after just going through a window. Look at that. Look, that's pathetic. It's Batman. He just gets up and he starts like trudging away. Okay. So
Well, I think it's also because he just got smashed into the ceiling and crushed by a tail and then thrown out the window.
Yeah, it had to have
He's
been
probably just
mostly the
catching.
tail.
He's probably just
'Cause
catching
again-
his breath a bit.
Yeah, because again, like the ceiling thing should have been nothing. Because again, it's that shitty little drywall. That's all that is. But again, like they made the sound more punchy to make you feel like he just took a really big hit. So now we cut to the storage area of this building, from what I'm assuming. Killer Croc has the drugs in the gym bag on his right shoulder. Okay, as he's running, the forklift activates because the forklift itself is forklift certified.
Oh my gosh!
So,
Get a
so if you
forklift
notice,
off a forklift. Yes.
if you notice, the forklift activates without Batman standing there. It just activates and drives towards him because it wasn't active. It wasn't active already. It only activates after Killer Croc walks past it.
Mhm.
Right? So now he turns to it, and instead of moving out of the way, because the only way it can go is straight, he tries to strongman it. Tries to, stop it. Now,
Yeah.
I wish Soul was here to show this. So, frame 12 minutes and 16 seconds. It is still. Hold on, let me set this before. That way I can slow it down. Slow. Okay. So, it's still on his arm, okay? He's staring at it, and we play, and he throws both hands up, okay? Both hands.
Mhm.
There is no way that the bag should fly off. Oh, wait.
Wait.
Hold on. Time. So I pause it at the perfect second. 12:16. Because we talked about this before we started the show. There would have been no way for him to throw the bag off. It is just a split-second frame of his hand right when the bag leaves it. That's it. That's all it is. Because his hand is already on the...
Oh, I just caught it. I just saw it.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It is a single split second. Watching the movie normally, it just looks like the thing just flings off. It looks like it just...
There's like a
tosses
fraction
it
of a
off his
second of a
body.
frame of just him throwing it.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
What's worse is it's obscured
So-
by the fucking forklift.
It's forklift certified. You will respect it.
So instead of moving out of this forklift's way, which is only going forward, he just attempts to strongman it, and it's stupid.
Yeah, and he had like
And
a full half second to get out of the way.
Also, here's the thing: how is it going? There's no pedal on the gas. I don't see anything on the gas pedal. The scene is more stupid than I thought, because the reason was like, oh, it's Batman, he did something to it. But I was like, you can't hack a forklift. It's an engine, not a computer. And what's worse is that it revs up when he's holding it, if you notice, because it cuts to the wheels.
Mm-hmm.
And then Batman's standing on top of one of these big-ass shells, and he says, what's your hurry, Croc? I'm not done with you, you fucking cuck. Killer cuck, that's what you're called.
Killer narc.
So yeah. No,
Killer-
narc is my
no.
word.
Killer cuck.
Yeah, it's killer cuck. So guys, yeah, okay. Go back to 12 minutes and let's say 18 seconds. It cuts to the wheels, and the wheels actually speed up. And then it cuts to Batman saying, "What's your hurry, you cuck? I'm not done with you." And he's just watching Croc try to strongman this forklift, which it's a forklift. So, okay, this part I actually liked, okay? He tries to lean the forklift forward so that the back wheels leave the ground, and he grabs it with his tail to get a better grasp on it, right?
That is counterintuitive.
Some leverage.
Yeah. So that's actually a part I like. But barely. I don't. It doesn't. It doesn't even look like the wheels are off the ground because of how dark it is. But let's say it does. Okay, fuck it. Let's say it does. He actually picks it up over his head, throws it at Batman. This is the part I hate. Okay, he just stands there at 12 minutes and 33 seconds. He's still standing there.
Menacingly.
Just one sec.
And
Just
the
one sec.
explosion happens. Hold on.
No, I need to speak real quick.
Oh,
This scene
hold
is
on.
so fucking dark. I have to alter the overlay so the viewers can actually see anything.
Okay, so is it off the ground or not? Yes or no? Like the back wheels, just
Slightly.
at all in any capacity.
Slightly.
Okay. If
Very
they're even off the
slightly.
ground slightly, then it's fine. It's fine. You can still get the leverage. So, so, okay. Remember, he was standing at it at. He was still there in the explosion at 12 minutes 33 seconds. He finally leaves at. He stands there for like a split second in the explosion. He doesn't move or anything. He doesn't pull the thing. He just lets it explode off of him, and then he jumps and then shoots the thing, and then Croc grabs him.
Does
Sorry.
anyone else notice that the forklift's wheels stop moving as well?
And
Yeah,
the
it's after
sound
he
stops
pulls
as
it off
well?
the ground.
No, why did
Well,
they stop
okay.
moving? They should still be moving.
Well, to be fair, we don't actually see them moving. The only reason we hear them going is because they're on the ground.
You should still hear them. If you have wheels off the ground, you can still hear them really loudly.
The motor.
Well, you should be able to hear the motor, but it does. Dude, this forklift is forklift certified. It's just Chad Forklift Man, okay? That's all it is. So Croc
Makes sense.
grabs Batman, throws him on the ground, on like the back of his neck. But it's Batman suits, reinforced. Okay, that's fine. It's Batman, and then Batman takes a hit to the face. He flies over there, and then Croc picks him up and drops him in the air and punches him in the chest. Misses the next shot. Batman is now punching him in the midsection, and apparently he just doesn't do anything, even though he's punching him in the face, and he was feeling the pain. Croc, does this weird swipe punch to him, and it doesn't do anything. Then he brings his arms up, both of them, and hits Batman in the head. Now think about it, he would only need one arm, because look how big his hands
If I
are compared to
may-
his head at
if I
that
may for a
frame,
second.
12 minutes, 54 seconds, sorry.
Sorry, if I may.
Yeah.
He doesn't hit his head. He hits the lats on his body. He hits between Batman's head is between Croc's fists when the fists connect with his body.
Okay, so he hit his shoulders.
Yeah.
Because I don't see that. You don't see that. The only frame you see, because of how stupid the editing is it looks like he just double axe handled his head.
It looks like he should have crushed his head.
Yeah. And then he falls over, and Croc holds his head. This is actually a good line. He says, "You know what, Bats? The problem with steroids is I get the munchies." And then he tries to, eat him, and then he gets electrocuted. Now, Batman's utility belt. How does he not have a taser or something?
How does he have no...
What?
This is Batman. He has contingencies to fight every single person. How does he
Including-
not
including,
have...
continuity
including members
is
of
he
the
has a
Justice
fucking-
League.
Okay, think about this too. His utility belt in the last movie, which is connected to this one, had a jetpack on it, specifically made for him to wrap around someone else and to send them flying. This man does not have electrical things. Oh, he was trying to get information. You could literally just sit there and taser him. It is the Killer Croc. He is fine, okay? He will be okay. With a little shock therapy.
Batman's in some continuities, Batman's mask is lined with a taser in case someone tries to remove it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, but he is shot. Who saves him? Who saves him?
Somebody
It
take
is-
Talia.
It is Ra's al Ghul's daughter, and the next scene will make your make your piss boil, okay, ladies and gentlemen. You know what she says in response? Oh, my darling, you should know. I am the only one that's allowed to bite you. That's not sexy. That's not sexy, especially what we know after. Okay?
It would only be sexy
Now,
if it was, like, consensual. We'll get more into
guys.
that later.
13 minutes, 23 seconds. I want to know, is this a good-looking Gotham? Because I don't think it is. I do not think this is a good-looking Gotham. I think it looks like shit.
It's one of the worst looking Gothams.
Yes.
This looks like the Gotham that was seen in All-Star Batman.
Oh.
That was horrible.
The one where he says, "What are you, a retard? I'm the goddamn Batman."
Okay, so
yes,
they're on Talia's yacht, which for some reason can you show the yacht? It looks like it's owned by Black Manta because of the chic black finish and the red glass.
And not only is it red gloss, it's like a purpley red tint.
Yeah, it's like the tint of sometimes his glass in his helmet looks like that color. Okay, so we cut to the boat. Okay, Batman is still in his suit, obviously. Talia, was that her name, Talia?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Talia. I'm so bad with names.
Is in
Talia,
the sluttiest fucking dress I've ever seen.
Oh no, that's definitely not the sluttiest, but it is a slutty dress.
Well,
So she's
one of the
pouring
sluttiest
drinks.
dresses I've ever seen.
It's just meant to be a thirst trap.
Yeah, she is pouring drinks.
To
And
lure
you know what?
14 to
Hold on.
lure 13-year-olds into liking this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all enjoyed this movie as
Before
I
this
didn't see this
podcast, I had never seen it before or heard of it.
Yep. Okay,
lucky.
so you know what, Jax? I think I'm going to let you have the reins. We're at 13 minutes and 33 seconds because I know you have a big thing to say about the next scene. So I want you to break down this scene, okay?
Okay, so
Don't miss any details.
on to the end part of the movie. No, we're gonna skip right to the end because fuck this shit. No, Talia and Batman in the same room, the mood lighting, everything, and then Talia goes on to explain what happened previously with them, and how she drugged him to have sex with him.
Yep.
Like, literally, she admits to putting a roofie in his drink so that way she could have sex with him. And then after that, like, Batman says,
Hold on. Can I add this real quick? She's all over the Batman right now, but he's standing there like a stone wall. He's not moving.
Yeah, and also,
this feels like a. Honestly,
Let's hope nothing else is a stone wall, right?
I don't ship. I do not ship Talia and
wall,
Batman
He's
at all.
He's clenching all of those muscles to keep that stony boy down.
You're now an honorary member. I like you.
No, he's not even an honorary member anymore. He is a full-on member.
No,
he has learned the ways. He's beginning to believe. But anyway, so next, Batman basically is like, yeah, so you forced me. And she's like, oh, come on, it wasn't all bad, right? And he says, some of it I enjoyed.
No. He didn't say that. He says, no. As in, like, it wasn't all bad. And in my notes, where is it? At number 7, Batman is okay with rape, question mark?
Listen, here's the thing.
But-
It's not rape if you enjoy it. And
Oh,
plus
but
she's a
wasn't it
woman,
she
so it's
bragged
definitely not rape. It's definitely
She
not rape.
bragged about it.
But anyway, so what happens next is so she's all over him, and he's like with that line, it's implied that he's kind of rolling with it in a way, ever so slightly. And she goes in for a kiss, and I have in my notes here. Was Talia about to fuck Batman in front of their kid? Cause no, in the scene, if you watch it, like if you play it, she is going in for a straight like full kiss, like covering each other's lips sort of kiss.
Well, no, she even tries to wrap her leg around him,
Yes,
and he just pulls her away. He's like, "What do you want?"
like okay, I know you're not here just for that. What do you want? Like she is straight up about to fuck him,
In front of the kid.
and it's
He's
like,
behind.
That takes
Behind
cucking to a whole new level.
and then she is like, okay, fine, I'm here because of your son. He's like, I have a son. Yes, and she pulls back the curtain and in a full clown getup, it's Damien. No,
I
No,
wish.
he's wearing clothing now.
and he's wearing his regular clothing. He's not wearing his armor. Nor does he have the
Oh.
sword. I think Talia made him get rid of Ra's al Ghul's sword. It's like, you must forget him.
No,
I-
no, they left it beside his body.
I'm pretty sure
You must forget him.
we might end up getting flagged for just how Talia is dressed.
It
Oh, no,
doesn't.
show it.
I
No,
hope
show it.
not.
Bring it down. Put it down. So,
I joke.
Actually,
of
hold on.
course.
The booba.
hold on. Give Soul the screenshot for when he's not showing anything on screen, like a video.
I
Or-
did. It's in the chat.
So
right now.
pop it up. Pop it up on the screen. I don't know why. I just find it.
I
hilarious.
have everything on screen. I always have things on screen.
You don't have our Discord messages on.
You don't
screen, do
have.
No.
I'm looking at the stream right now. You don't have
Okay.
the image up.
Yeah, I have the stream open as well.
But Talia's in the. But
You're-
I have the. I'm showing Talia in the dress right now.
Well,
we
you
just.
just said
just
that that
said-
we could get flagged. You just said
What
that we
would-
could
what
get
did we
I
flagged.
was
just
making.
say?
Oh, I was making a joke. Chill.
Oh, well, fine.
Okay.
Just take it down.
Okay,
Well, it wasn't a.
it didn't sound like a joke, but anyway.
God damn it, Soul.
Well, I was
So,
trying to phrase it like a joke.
Well, okay, there are actually some things you missed in this. So she says that Ra's is dead, and Batman
Oh,
is.
right.
Yeah, Batman is actually surprised. Like, wait, huh?
He's dumbfounded.
Right. He's like, wait, you mean the guy who has the immortality Nickelodeon juice is dead?
And she goes, "What? You thought he was as what did she say? Think he was as impervious as you?" And he just goes, "You should see my X-ray."
I like that. I do think that's funny.
Hmm.
Like, well, it's like, what, like you? And he's like, you should see my X-rays, because no.
I have to pay my doctors a
that
lot of
is
money to
funny.
keep them from talking about this.
Nah, it's probably Alfred.
No, he does have actual. Sorry. As Batman, he
Oh,
does
God.
actually have connections outside of Alfred. They just are
Oh.
very rarely referenced.
Yeah.
Like,
So again, I can't get over the fact that she tried to fuck Batman right then and there, but then Damien is just behind the curtain.
Here's your son. Do you want to make another one in front of him?
Ah!
Mm.
Hey, hold on. That's probably why she didn't want to bring Ra's back, because he didn't like the way
approve.
he was raising
He
her.
didn't
Yeah, he didn't
approve
approve.
the methods.
I don't approve of you trying to make a new child in front of your son.
No, we just take it as
Okay.
in she's trying to show him the way.
Okay, here we go.
Here's how here's the birds and the bees, but this is
No,
a
stop,
bat and a ninja.
stop. We're gonna get flagged. Stop.
What?
We're gonna get flagged.
How am I gonna get flagged for trying to
It has
teach
to do with-
teach
has to
things
do with-
to the
It has
public?
to do with the child. So, okay. 15 minutes, 14 seconds. Damien and Batman stare at each other down. And Damien just goes, "Don't be so surprised, father. I thought you would be taller." And Batman just gives the look of like, "I'm gonna break this child's neck."
Spartan Palmer. Ugh.
what?
What?
Spartan Palmer. She said, I thought you'd be taller. Ugh. Halo 4,
There's a
who
missile,
remembers that?
there's a missile pod on the back of that boat.
Is that just me who remembers that? Probably just me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I get. I know what he's talking about.
Can you all do
Yes,
me a favor?
I think.
Why are there so many yachts? Okay, 15 minutes, 29 seconds. Why are there so many yachts in Gotham?
It's where the rich people live, despite the fact that it has the highest crime rate of the nation.
Why do you think the rich live there?
They're like having their yachts.
Oh, okay. Are we just gonna brush past the fact that the mother just basically spilled the beans in front of her child that she raped Batman to make him? You're a
But-
rape baby, Damien.
Knowing Damien, do you think he would care?
Probably not. You'd probably
Like,
enjoy that.
Do you think for a second that Damien cares,
Nope.
considering his upbringing?
Damien's
I
being
want
a
to shoot this
genuine
child
bastard.
in the skull with a gun.
We shall show him the way. We shall show him the way. It's called abortion gun.
Better yet, I wish to fill this boy's head with molten lead.
Okay, calm down. We're gonna get flagged for that. So now at 15 minutes 52 seconds, Batman's saying that he's better off with him, even though he doesn't want him to be there around, than with the League of Assassins. And he goes, "Oh, they taught me how to fight."
And I take it not much else.
Yeah, you said it right when he said it when I pressed play. Are you watching me?
Coincidence? I think not.
Oh, and then Damien is like, "I'll drive." It's like, what?
No, he will not.
This is a 11-year-old. You will not drive a
You
toy
are
car.
You are not drive. You're not gonna drive You're not gonna drive the Batmobile, you little shit.
You're not gonna drive
You
the
will
most
drive a
expensive
pedal
car on
car.
the planet.
He's
Like
gonna
the
be like,
clown he is.
here's the bat tricycle. Here you go, kid.
I actually like the Batmobile in this. I think it looks nice. Okay.
What's that?
At-
What are those fucking toy miniature cars that kids could actually drive in? They were motorized and everything.
RC
You're
cars?
like- Were those like the Fisher Price things?
RC cars, yeah.
But kids could actually sit in them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Price things.
Ah,
yeah. Fisher Price RC cars.
alright.
They were
Okay.
fun.
Just,
I
just
never
give
got one
Damien
'cause I couldn't
one of
afford one.
those.
16 minutes, 28 seconds. We finally get the rain, the cool-looking buildings, the gargoyles. This finally looks like we're in Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
We get the really high up roads. We get the buildings finally looking proper, halfway proper anyway.
It looks
that
like
Batmobile. I
Night
hate
City.
Why is the
Would be a
canopy
sh-
red? Why is the canopy red? How does that look good?
Because red is the new blue.
Oh, it looks,
It's just
like that
supposed to look
design would
cool.
have looked. That design would have looked good in Batman the animated series.
So I would point out that it's weird that there is no traffic, but I'm pretty sure Batman would just find a route with no traffic.
It's Batman. What is
Yeah. Okay. Then we cut to this building after the Batmobile drives away, right? So it's this person sitting, tinkering on something. We don't know who it is, and it's this white-haired man with glasses.
He's trying to figure out how to make
messing-
Coca-Cola.
Yeah. No, he's trying to make Sunset Sarsaparilla the better drink. Fight
Yeah,
me.
obviously.
Okay.
Well, obviously.
So man is working in his lab, and his daughter walks in with half of her head shaved.
I don't like
Mandatory
what that
5
mother
head.
of yours is doing to you, my child. Whatever
She's taking
it
you to
is,
too many
it
rallies.
can't be good.
Why does my daughter look like a boohead? Checkmark feminist off of Twitter.
I was
No.
gonna say, did she get cancelled or something? But yeah, that's one way. That's one way of saying. No cancer jokes. No cancer jokes. No cancer jokes.
Well, no, her entire head would be shaved.
Hell, it's dyed fucking What is that? Burgundy? Purple?
Okay, so this scene, she's like, "Oh my God, you're always working," and the dad gives a cryptic message. Rebecca, I'm doing it for us. He's just like, "Oh, I'm doing it for us, for the family." No, it's the way he says it. So we're just like, "Ooh, something's up."
It makes
Oh,
it
is he
seem
being
it makes it
forced?
seem like she's said this every single time she's seen him. You're always
Yeah.
working. He's like, and at first, the first few times, he's like, I'm doing it for us, honey. And now he's just like, I'm doing it for us. When will you
And
listen?
and then she just goes, "Oh yeah, making red things turn blue in a test tube. That's for us." And she's like, "Oh my God, work and provide for our family. I'm gonna go eat." Fuck you, you ungrateful child.
I would punch that child
So he sits there for a
in the
second.
head.
He
Hunt the
sits there for a
child, kick
second.
it on its head. Wait.
Actually, correction, I'll punch it in the hair.
Wait,
I'll
quit
punch it
trying to
in-
beat up children, Soul. My God. So he goes, "You know what? I could actually go for a bite to eat. Wait up, I'm
But it's
gonna go.
fun.
I'm gonna go with."
Have you ever kicked a child on its head before?
Now apparently okay. At first the building just looks like a normal, like building in town, right? But when he steps out, it like, looks circular. So it might be like a ruse. The inside of the building is way better looking than the outside, But when he steps out, he's about to turn the knob to, I'm assuming, the dining room or even the living quarters. He gets jumped by, oh wow, he gets jumped by one of Slade's men, and he just like literally jumps in the air, does a spin kick directly into his face.
Spin
Knocks
kicks
him
are
out.
so useless. Why do people do spin kicks? Please, for the love of God.
Because ninja magic, don't you know?
It makes people
I've been-
confused
Ninja magic.
and hard for
Yeah,
some reason.
I've spin kicked somebody in the jaw. It was pretty funny. So we cut to the Bat Cave. Does anybody want to take over, or should I just keep going?
You may as well continue going.
You
Okay.
can keep
We
going.
cut to the Bat Cave. Alfred is standing there. The car rotates on the Lazy Susan on the floor. That's what they're called.
I know that. I
And-
know what it's called.
It opens. It opens, and Damien.
Where all of your other what was it, waiters?
And the spawn emerges.
Yeah, gets out of the car. And he calls Alfred Pennyworth, like the little bastard he is, disrespecting the best character in this entire movie.
Yes.
Also, the guy who's like, my master adheres to a certain to a code of no killing. I, however, do not have such restrictions. And he's like loading a shotgun.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So,
Loads shotgun menacingly.
this is the first line from Alfred that shows that he's a Chad. By the way, I love how Alfred looks in this. He actually looks like Alfred.
He looks like an Alfred.
Yeah, he looks like an Alfred. So Damien goes, where's the rest of the servants? You know what he says? "I am all that's required." No, he's
He's a
I am
Chad.
the total. It's like, oh, that's all they need is one man, Alfred. By the way, if anybody watches NCIS, he is voiced by the guy who plays as Ducky in NCIS.
Oh, that guy.
Oh,
Well, the
Damien
more you know.
again. Listen. This is the roller coaster of Damien being a bastard. He turns to Batman, turns to Bruce, and goes, "You only have one servant?" And he goes, "He's not a servant. He's a friend."
Oh, that's sweet.
Well, it's like, yeah, like Alfred isn't just the butler. He is family.
is
He's basically the
Batman's-
father he never had.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. I need
There's-
another
there's-
opinion from you all.
All right.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
ahead.
Go for it. Sorry.
Like even in the comics, there's one issue where Batman dies, and they're all at they're all at Bruce's house, like basically checking in on Alfred, making sure that everything's okay, and they're like, "Hey, Alfred, are you okay?" And he stands there for a second, and he goes, No, I am not, sirs. My son is dead.
Oh,
Oh.
That would
And
make any
no,
grown man cry.
no, I am not. My son is dead. And it's like, oh my heart. No, Alfred. Because his facial expression doesn't change, and also before that he was bringing them tea, and they're like, no, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. Like, you've already done more than enough. Like, how are you holding up? And he just, while still holding the tea, he just has a blank face. He just goes, I'm not doing well at all. My son is dead. And it's like, ugh.
he's bringing them tea because it's the only thing he knows how to do. Well, not you get what I mean.
Well,
Wait.
I think it's just routine. I think he's like just going through the
Yeah,
motions,
it's the routine. Yeah, that's what I meant.
and he doesn't
Okay,
really
so-
know how else to cope. But anyway, continue.
Okay. 18 minutes, 41 seconds. Look at that back.
41.
Look at that back computer. Okay. Comes with frame. Look at that back computer. Show this on screen, please.
Yes, I will say something.
Okay.
Alfred,
Go, please.
I wish Alfred
Oh, hold
would.
on. Time. We're in the middle of something right now. What are you
about-
doing?
What about the computer? Remember the
Yeah.
back computer? What about it?
The reason why I'm asking you to show it and you just completely went off on a tangent on something else.
Sorry if I heard you say you want.
No, Okay. So anyway, look at it.
What
Okay.
time?
18 minutes, 41 seconds.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you see the size of it?
Yeah.
And look, it looks a little small, right?
Uh huh.
So hold on, let him walk to it. Let him sit in the chair. There we go. At 18 minutes and 49 seconds. Look how much bigger it got. I'm sorry, did they change the size of it? This thing's massive now.
Looks like they did.
This thing's huge now. My God, like everything just keeps changing size in this.
That's kind of sus.
Okay, now Soul, what were you gonna say?
Nothing. Forget it. Doesn't matter. It was a dumb joke.
Oh, and then Alfred's like, how long is he staying here?
Indefinitely, unfortunately.
He's concerned. It's like, how long will I have to put up with this snot-nosed brat?
Who wouldn't be concerned, in full honesty?
Well, obviously.
Hmm.
It's just funny. He's like, how long? How long must I endure this?
Poor Alfred.
Or Alfred?
Uh,
I never questioned this. How does the suits in the glass stand there? It's not on a mannequin.
Magic.
It's Batman magic.
Special
Yeah,
coat
no,
hangers.
no. There's actually bats hiding inside of them, and the bats are holding up the
Mhm.
Batman armor. And they're flapping.
also,
and like,
he insults Robin's armor. He's like, looks very effeminate, don't you think?
oh, what a dick.
Boy,
He
you'll be
insults
wearing that if you don't shut the fuck up.
it.
Oh, you daft asshole.
Correction. You know what? Just for that, you're wearing it.
Correction, you won't be wearing any clothes.
No!
No!
Huh? What's up?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm not repeating it because it'll get us flagged.
Oh, okay. So Alfred shows him to his room, and he turns on classic Looney Tunes, which is really good. Funnily enough, that's actually the Halloween episode that they're showing. Yeah, because I actually had that on VHS.
Interesting.
Well, so instead of white, first cut lemon, a strong cup.
I can
I thought that was
hear.
somewhat. I thought that was somewhat.
I can overhear him
Hold
in the thing. It
Yeah, I can
doesn't
hear him too.
escape me.
So,
So, everywhere I go, I see his face. You just see Damien cross-eyed on the side of the billboard.
Can someone make an edit of that? Can someone please make an edit of that?
Damon is yet again being a bastard to Alfred, saying, "Oh, I want this, I want that." He's a list off a mountain of things. And you know what Alfred says in response?
No.
What would you? Perhaps Master Damien would like a bowl of mixed nuts and a moist towelette.
Hmm.
I have that in my notes. So let me pull it up. I have it written down. Alfred's dry wit and refusal to bow to Damien's every wish is funny.
Alfred as a
Nuts.
whole, his dry wit is just hilarious.
Yeah, he's just like he can just snap back with like the perfect insult.
Mm-hmm.
My number 10 in my notes, Chad Alfred, in all caps.
Childfred. Hmm.
Chadfred.
Chadfred, yes. Yes.
Oh, home. Did you keep putting the notes for the last scene, or the scene after that? And he goes,
Nothing.
"Listen, I'm not too young to recognize sarcasm." And he goes, "And I am too old to care." Chad
I,
Alfred.
Master Damien, am too old to care.
What a Chad.
Yep.
There was a where is it? I can't find it.
And then he's bringing some tea down to Bruce while he's at the computer, and he's watching Ra's al Ghul being revived in the Lazarus pit, and as Alfred's handing him the tea, he goes, "Nothing on cable."
What a jackass.
I like Alfred.
And
He doesn't like-
and
Wait,
Batman's
wait.
just watching
Wait,
the
isn't,
footage.
isn't
of,
this the bit where he watches videos of Raish coming out of the Lazarus pools?
Yeah, like he's watching it over and over again. Like, how the fuck isn't he still alive? He's been revived a million times.
Okay, this one he walks to it on his own. So I guess this Lazarus pit is retarded and just doesn't revive the dead.
Well, they needed I think the writers needed an excuse to have Rage stay dead.
Mm-hmm.
They needed an excuse. And they came up with one. It's terrible, but they came up with one.
Yeah. Also, I love how he clicks the same button to do like multiple things. He clicks the enter button to turn the PC off.
I have 50 macros linked to this one key.
Okay.
That's one of the anything, son.
Does anybody else want to take over? Narrating for a bit. We're at 21:20.
And then after all that is said and done, we cut back to the mystery man, the man in the white, and the man of the lab, the laboratory man.
Science
And
man.
Phil Nye the science man. His third cousin. And he and his family is being his family's been tied up, including him, and they're and I don't know why, but they decided to have them sit at the dining room table, but with the food still there. It's like, don't you like having food in front of you? This will definitely bring you comfort. Not being able to reach your forks.
Dude, the wife is a bitch because the first thing out of her mouth is, "What did you do?" to the husband.
Oh, and Slade he's like, "Nice meal, vegan."
You're gonna have to stop like saying things right when they come up on my screen. I'm gonna smack you.
I'm not trying.
The perfect timing.
Nice meal, vegan, and then oh, and it seems like I think it's hinted that the daughter let them in. because she says, "I didn't know, Dad." So it's implied that the daughter let them in.
She's the one that told him to go get dinner. Yeah. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
And the dad's trying to calm them down by saying, like, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry, everything's gonna be fine.
Hey,
And Slade, for some reason, decides to just knock away the perfectly fine vegan meal, even though he complimented it.
Yeah, because real men
Oh.
eat meat.
hey,
kind of meat?
guys,
Let's
this
find
is a
out.
little off topic, but you know, I'll talk to you about it after.
Like,
But now you have my
Oh.
curiosity.
Oh God. Okay. So Slade basically just goes, "Hey, I'm the new boss. You're the one that's like gonna make the stuff for me."
The
But that's
stuff.
about it. That's all he says. Yeah, the stuff.
I need you to make some ice cream supplements. What the fuck are these going to be used for? You don't want to know.
well, you do, technically speaking. I need man bats. Man
Oh my
bat
God.
ninjas.
Hold on. Pause. No, again, you're
Need
jumping,
milk.
Soul. Calm down. You're jumping. So, y'all didn't talk about the scene enough. Deathstroke just says most of his plan. It's like, okay, yeah, Ra's al Ghul is gone. He takes his hoodie off, right? That he has on. He has an eye patch. He's like, "My name is Slade, but you will call me." And then he pulls down his mask finally, even though he had the hoodie on. He takes the hoodie off to pull the mask down, and it says Deathstroke. Oh my God! Look at the keys dangling.
And then he looks towards the camera and winks really hard, but not with his good eye.
Funny.
I can't get past
the fabric scrunches.
No, he tries, but like his eyelid slightly goes over the well, his eyebrow slightly goes over the eye patch. It hurts him. He broke the stitches.
Oh, and then after all of that, after hey, did you guys know you're watching a movie with Deathstroke? It cuts back to Wayne Manor, and Bruce is like, "Hey, I gotta head to the office like now. Where's Damien?" And he goes, and
This
Alfred
has to-
says, "See for
This has to
yourself."
be this has to be the worst kitchen I've ever seen in Batman's house ever. I mean, yeah, it's a good kitchen for us, but this is Bruce fucking Wayne.
Guys, loaded beyond measure.
Man has got stacks.
He's out there destroying the shrubbery.
As it should be.
Sorry, guys, I'll be a second.
No, it's
But yeah, he just starts destroying the shrubbery, which I'm assuming Alfred also did. Dude, imagine if that was Alfred's hobby. He's like, "I like making the shrubbery look like animals."
that would be very funny.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, Damien is just destroying the yard. Oh, no. Okay, it's the gardener. Never mind. He says, "I think we can skip the gardener this month."
Yes, please.
"Well, he was trained by the League of Assassins," says Bruce. Alfred goes, "Well, I'm rooting for the shrubbery." "He's the original knight who says nip." "We are the knights who say nip." God, Monty Python's movies are great.
They are.
Okay. So, Bruce actually smiles and says he has talent.
I
Now
want
we
to smack
cut-
Bruce across the face with that.
And now we cut back to the mother and daughter of Science Man in a castle.
Music man. Wait, no,
snowing.
science man. Oh no, I'm sorry.
In a castle where it's snowing. So apparently they just took them to Victor Von Doom's castle in Latveria.
Castle Frost. Castle Frost Skull.
We have a new viewer.
Okay, hey, hold on. So, the mother is actually having common sense. It's like, listen, we have to have faith in your father. And the daughter just goes, isn't he the reason why we're here? It's like, isn't he the reason why you've been clothed and fed? Shut up.
My gosh.
I'm so sick and tired of these goddamn kids and wives and movies and stuff just being so blatantly like, oh my god, you're never here. It's like, oh, did you see this giant house you live in? Oh, you see all that food? The fridge stockpiled to the nines? Shut the hell up.
That wasn't me.
The reason why I ain't here is because I am working my ass off. Go fuck yourself.
We have a new viewer, Neko Ryan.
Nice.
Neko
Nice.
Rin.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Nico Rin, what are you on?
I may or may not have dyslexia, but only selectively.
There's no A
So-
there. There is no A there.
I have selective
So-
dyslexia.
Okay.
Okay. It cuts to Deathstroke. We're now 24 minutes in. Oh, let's go.
Oh, these me.
We
No,
cut
she is
to
friend, not French.
we cut to Deathstroke talking to Science Man on the monitor. So apparently now all of them are in this compound, this castle in snowy area because it's snowing outside. He's like, what's the holdup? And he goes, well, what you gave me is unstable. It becomes unstable when it's added to the thing that I was already working on, asshole. But I am very close. And Deathstroke basically just goes, oh, well, perhaps you need more persuasion. It's like, he's literally doing the best he can. You picked him up when he was already close to a breakthrough, and he's already, like, on the cusp of it, and you're just like, perhaps you need more,
And
or perhaps
she-
we need to threaten your family more. Like,
He
no,
moved-
you asshole. That makes it worse.
He moved them to another. He moved him to another location without his original supplies, so he has to. He essentially started all over.
Well,
At
no,
best,
no,
we can
he
only
still
assume
has
that
the
he
original
still
test
has the
tubes and
previous
stuff. That's the
notes.
thing. Yeah, he has his books and everything. That's about it.
Neko and we are talking about how shit Son of Batman is.
Hence
That's,
the
that's
title.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, if you read it right under the video, you know.
Wait, Nico
do
Rin,
not
are you
do not
from-
do not
are you
insult
from,
my
like, this-
roommate. Do not insult my
Look.
roommate.
I'm not insulting them because it's right under the video. It's not an insult, just pointing it out.
Is just giving them directions.
Oh, so now Slade just keeps his mask down after he lost his eye, by the way.
Sounds
You'll
like
know,
call
after-
me Deathstroke.
sounds like
After
fatherless behavior.
After he already showed his face to the doctor. After he took his hoodie off. So, okay, like you said, earlier, Jax, like what you said earlier, it's like, oh, well, it would have been better if we finally see this mask that he has, like his iconic look after he loses his eye. No, we don't get that. Because we don't get spoiled around here, we get fucking shat on. So, by the way, Wayne Enterprises, the building, if you hit to 25 minutes in 8 seconds, it looks like a generic-ass building in New York.
And
Nothing
isn't
was
like
brooding.
isn't like Wayne Enterprise the super, like, the most important building in Gotham, basically?
Yeah. It's not the tallest, it stands out, though. So, or at least I don't think it's the tallest. Either way,
It
So,
looks
yeah.
like Goldman Sachs.
I genuinely think that the best visual representation of Wayne Enterprises Tower, or whatever the fuck it is, was in the Lego Batman 2 game. It was very
Lego
distinct.
Batman 2. Hold on. I need to have a quick check. I need to have a look at that. I know Lego Batman 1, not 2. The DC superheroes?
Yes.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it's got a giant turbine with wires supposed to be.
That's pretty cool. I like that. That's awesome.
But after all that is said and done, where Slade's like, hey, why don't I torture your family a bit more? That'll give you some motivation, even though we already are holding them let's threaten your family some more. That'll give you some more motivation, even though we literally have them in the compound. So we cut to Wayne Enterprises, and Bruce is being talked at by people, most likely. I don't think they're board of directors. I just think they're like subordinates, but like maybe one level below him. I don't know. But they're talking to him about different stuff, about just what's going on, and Batman. Oh,
Sorry, I'm back. I had to fix something.
and we're
we
talking
got a cousin
about
over in my yeah.
talking
Sorry.
about Bruce. Bruce walks into his office, and Damien's there, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
I do actually kind of like this because I think it's funny. Because Damien breaking into Wayne Tower and exposing the lady before talking to Bruce alone was funny. And when I say expose is that he points out that the profits are down in one of the
I
like
believe
sub
I believe it
one of the
was
companies.
Argentina. He said.
Yeah, I think you're right. And he's like, "Oh yeah, your profits are down in Argentina. Someone's skimming the top." And then the lady among the group goes, "That's my department." And it's like he basically exposes her in front of everyone. And I find it funny.
Okay, and he says a bird's nest has better security. I'm sorry, I don't believe you.
You can jump into
I
a
don't
bird's
believe
nest.
you. Listen, if Damien could get in, any crook could get in. I hate this. So, I'm sorry. I hate the way Gotham looks. It looks like Spider-Man's just gonna go past a window. You know?
It does actually.
And the only part of this that you even see that even resembles it is the gargoyles.
Yep.
That's it.
Is it just me? I don't know. I feel like I'm having my brain's not working, but I sometimes feel like it looks like
Oh.
the spectacular Spider-Man background sometimes. I mean, not spectacular. I'm sorry. No, don't worry. Forget what I said.
And then Damien being funny and is immediately blown out the window because the next thing he says, like Bruce asks, "What are you doing here?" And Damien says, "Reviewing my birthright."
Funny. That's
Okay.
very funny.
And it's like,
Okay.
bruh, the guy's not even close to dead yet. Bruce is not even close to dead.
So
Also, you're a bastard
We got-
child. You don't get the only chance in hell that you're getting this building is if Bruce explicitly states it in his will.
Yep, basically.
Like
I'll
why
probably
wouldn't
go
Dick
Nightwing
Grayson get
first.
it? Why wouldn't Dick
Yeah.
Grayson get it?
Okay. So, check this. Back on the topic of Gotham. This is the last time we're going to bring it up because this is a excellent shot of the city.
Time code?
26 minutes and 2 seconds.
Gotcha.
If you could pop that up on screen.
On done.
Thank you. What does this look like to you guys?
This looks like
Oh,
New York.
what does it look like to you?
This looks like Sim City.
Looks
Captain,
like New
what do you
York.
think? It looks like Metropolis is what it looks like.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah,
It
you
look,
have
yeah,
a point.
it looks way too clean, actually. Yeah, it looks way too clean to be Gotham.
And all the
Why
buildings
can't
are
I
way
be
too
the
fucking brightly colored and shit.
Batman's been doing a really good job. Look at that. Look at that. Even redesigned the buildings.
It's like, my gosh.
Unless this is a Wayne Enterprises building located in Metropolis. But I doubt that because I'm pretty sure Bruce spends 90% of his time in Gotham.
So, I'm going to point the dialogue real quick. Okay? 26 minutes and 4 seconds. Damien Point talks about Deathstroke. He's like, oh, we could take him out permanently. Okay? Batman looks at him and says, we don't kill. And he was like, I was trained to destroy your enemy. Batman says it makes you like them. He says it makes me better than them. I was like, wait, what? They were taught the same thing you were, you little bastard.
And he also calls Ra's al Ghul a hero. Where
He points out
Batman
that-
is just like, no.
Yeah, he points out that Ra's was insane. And then Damien being a bastard again. God, we should have started a accounting system saying that Ra's was a hero and he died a hero. Your grandfather died as a burning corpse trying to fight his people that he threw away to get Batman.
Trying to cosplay as a zebra terribly.
You make a fair point.
What?
You're
I
snark.
think he was colorblind. He was colorblind when he was making that.
Jade, you're snark.
Oh my
It's
god.
hilarious.
Oh my god, I made a joke about this earlier. The stat sheet. Damien literally has like a little thing in his hand at 26 minutes and 27 seconds. That is a hologram of Uvu, or whatever his name was.
Ubu.
He's like, oh, this was Deathstroke's right-hand man, and it just looks like the character sheet for the design Bible that they had for this movie.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
just
gosh.
straight up looks like a ref sheet.
It looks like a reference sheet, but just with a bunch of scribbles.
No, but sometimes there are just regular scribbles on the ref sheet. Just to point out dialogue written instructions. So it could
Here's
straight-
how to properly dislocate his arm. and here is how he would look without toes.
Step-by-step guide to decap.
A step-by-step guide to ceremonial decapitation.
Ah, yes. That sounds very familiar. Back in my day.
Back in my day, we didn't have none of these newfangled guys. We had the cool ones that wanted blood.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he points out all this information. Batman's like, wait, how the fuck? You got this from the Bat computer, didn't you? You know what his response is? I hacked into NORAD when I was 6. I don't believe you.
What is NORAD anyway?
NORAD is... Actually, you know what? Google it so I don't get it wrong.
I'm about to.
NORAD is the National North American Aerospace Defense Command. Something?
Yeah, North American Aerospace Defense Command.
Okay, so...
Known until March 1981 as the North American Air Defense Command. It is a combined organization of the United States and Canada that provides aerospace warning, air sovereignty, and protection from Canada and the continental United States.
Okay, so think about this. If Ra's is one of those people that doesn't like technology, who the fuck taught Damien how to do this?
His mother, probably.
At 6 years old, who taught him how to hack into something that... at 6? I'm sorry, no, you do not have the mental development to do this at 6 years old.
No.
I hate this movie. Also, he apparently broke the Batman's defenses. At
No,
6
you
years
can't break
old.
the Batman's
I mean,
defenses.
at 6 years
Wait,
old. At,
does this iteration of Batman have Brother Eye?
well, listen. If you notice Gotham, apparently Batman has just can be more lax now. I mean, look at it. It's all clean. Where the fuck's the Joker? Never heard of him. Look at that clean street. Look at it.
Who is the Joker?
Metropolis 2.0.
Jared Leto.
motherfuckers.
This place is
No.
cleaner than Metropolis,
No.
bro.
I'm gonna get shot.
Oh
for
wait.
this.
No. No wonder the streets are clean, because it was the Jared Leto Joker. Batman just caught him and then he killed himself in prison.
And he wrote "disturbed" on the wall.
We all love Jared Leto's Joker.
Jared Leto is a
I was about
real
to say Morbius.
character.
I was about to say Morbius instead.
Alfred pulls up in that classic, beautiful car that looks like it's straight out of the animated series.
And then he tells him, like, you are to go straight home, no stops, and you are to stay put. Don't touch the back computer, don't go into the back cave, don't do anything, and stay out of sight. Understood? And then Damien just looks at him and goes, "I owe my grandfather a death." Yeah, and it'll be yours, kid.
Oh, by the way, the we finally get a shot of this building. I need you to put it up, because it is just on a cliff. 27 minutes and 19 seconds.
Yeah, it's just this looks like Frostpunk, in all honesty. This looks like where a generator would have been built.
Look at it, dude. This looks so unsafe. How did you build a foundation? I would have been too scared to build here.
And following that, the entire scene of the castle, I have
God,
this.
hold on, time.
I have
zooms
no.
out. No, I'm sorry. The castle stuff. It zooms out. Give me 27 minutes and 22 seconds. They had to build a land bridge just to get the. That is on a fucking pillar that is just there in the mountains. Oh my god!
Bro, that thing's on a cone. That thing will break. You blow up the bottom of it. That thing's coming down.
What is
Like,
this? What is this 50s like evil lair bullshit?
But
I'll
now
let
you're-
it slide.
This is something Doctor Doom would do.
Yeah, the only
Prove me
reason
wrong,
Dr.
prove me
Doom would
wrong.
do is because he could actually reinforce it.
With his
But he's
magic!
Batman. This is Batman we're talking about. He's got contingency plans. The building won't fall.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I interrupted you. I had to show this. This is broken.
and after that, after we see the terrible architecture, we go into the ninjas, or the League of Assassins, trying to break into this place. And I have in my notes here, the League of Assassins are terrible at their job. Blowing up and going through the front door is super stealthy, right?
Yep.
Yep.
How does she rip off all the ninja clothes that she had? Because that's like padded armor above like the cloth. She just rips all of it off at once. God, she is a slut.
And also they're not trying to hide at all. They're just and they get spotted by a security camera that was hidden in the wall. Like, they wouldn't think of that.
What do you think of the chances that Talia practiced on?
They all Naruto run. All of them do.
No.
It's not even a
what do you
proper
think
Naruto
of?
run.
What do you
They
think of the
just hold their
chances?
arms to their side.
What do you think of the
They
chances
just
that
T-pose.
Talia practiced on the assassins, the ninjas in the League of Assassins?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You
Oh, she was
know
just
what I
prosecuting herself?
mean.
No, I don't think she did.
No, I don't think she
As much
did.
of a piece of shit as she is, she carries herself too highly.
Hmm.
So, What pisses me off the most is, one, your only line of defense for this castle is literally blowing it up. I'm sorry, did you see where this fucking place is sitting?
And also the fact
They don't
that
have guns.
the last of the League of Assassins, like this is the last of them, right? Or like what some some of the last of them, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
All of them die. All of them just straight up die, and she is the only one left. She gets everyone killed all because she decides to, hey, why don't we just storm the front gate? Wouldn't that be a smart move?
What's bad though is like, again, none of them go in with guns.
But ninja.
I don't give a damn
Oh god,
about your
all
ninja.
of them run the
They
same
need
way.
goddamn guns.
Okay, time out.
You know what would have been better?
Raish literally after images behind Talia because her hair just blows really fast, and he's there and just hits her in the face with his sword.
But
The butt of his sword.
You know what they should have done?
Hmm?
They should have just gotten a bunch of like RPG 7s and then just shot at the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Not even at the castle. Just go to the bottom of it and blow it from the tip.
Hehehe.
Why would you want Talia alive?
That's an innuendo, and you know it.
That's why I went hey.
So, want me to take it or no? I'm fine with taking it.
What do you mean?
Narrating.
And then well, I can narrate a bit. And then after Talia gets knocked the fuck out by
After imaging Raish out. I'm not Raish out. God,
Deathstroke.
my brain is melting!
By Deathstroke. Wink. We cut back to Arkham Asylum because at some point Batman got Croc back in there. Oh, and
By
that's
the way,
also where Joker is.
Arkham looks pathetic.
Yeah, there's not enough. It looks too green. It's not black enough.
the building there looks like the fucking Daily Bugle from Spider-Man, the Raimi Spider-Man trilogy.
It does. Holy crap! It looks like that building. What's it called? It is called the Failtron Building. The Flatty. I can't pronounce that. Flatiron.
Flaterin?
Yeah, that. Yeah,
So we
that
cut
thing.
the Croc, and he's having a bad time, man. He's coming down.
The steroids are fighting back.
Yep.
The steroids are fighting back.
They've had enough of his shit and they went out. They're trying to
Pause
escape.
for a second. So, the Asylum scene makes Justice League War Green Lantern even worse. Because now we are shown that he has been active for so long. The Joker is active. Two-Face is active. I think the guy who was screaming was Victor Zsasz. So he's active. So if that means these three are active, that means Batman's been active for a long time.
Several years at
How
least.
does Green Lantern not know who Batman is?
Well, no, he's been active for a lot longer than just a few years because Dick Grayson is fully grown up. He's Nightwing.
Oh fuck! He's been active for more than 15 years, right?
At minimum.
Year 15 Batman. Year 15 Batman. How old's Commissioner Gordon?
He is immortal.
Probably in his 60s.
Oh yeah, Commissioner Gordon
Oh
looks
my
like
god, I
classic
swallowed my
Gordon.
water the wrong way. That went down the wrong hole, dude. That went down the wrong hole.
You'll be fine. It'll evaporate eventually. You'll get absorbed
Again.
by it.
Again.
I'm sorry. I'm good at making people laugh. I don't mean to make people laugh.
I've got water all over my table now. God damn it.
Oh my gosh.
God damn it.
It's fine.
But
It's
then
dripping.
they say the Croc is too far gone to interrogate, and Batman's like, Oh well, we'll see about that. And he rips off his tail.
But it'll grow back. He's a reptile.
No, he
Oh
no,
wait,
he
he's
doesn't.
not
no,
that type of reptile. He's not
because
that type of reptile.
no, because he said he's a scaly, but he said he said before like, oh yeah, I got an upgrade.
Yeah, he didn't
And
have a
so-
tail
but-
originally.
So he didn't have the tail before, and it was like the mutagen that he was being given.
Yeah, from
Something.
Langstrom, that he says. And Batman's like, that's the last fix you'll get. And Croc says, screw you. So Batman looks down and rips his tail off.
That's a fair trade. That's a fair trade.
Steroids for tail, fair trade.
Yeah, it's a fair trade.
No,
Do you
what,
think-
what did he say
I'll
after
give you
he ripped off
steroid.
his tail?
I'll give you the crack. You
I
give me.
really-
You give.
I really wanted the next scene to be Batman at home cooking something on a grill, and it's like
Oh my
implied
god, it'd
that
be his
it's,
tail.
that it's Croc's
his
tail.
It's Croc's tail.
Okay,
It's implied that it's
he
Croc's
says
tail.
He says that they're afraid to medicate you, Croc. They're afraid to get close. And
I
he
wonder
goes,
what
but I'm
Lazarus
not
would
afraid.
taste
Gets
like.
right in his face. And that's how he gets the information. We actually do cut back to the original building that Science Man was in.
Wait, stop for a sec. Stop. I genuinely don't understand why on Earth Commissioner Gordon would allow Batman to do such a thing to a prisoner.
Because
Commissioner
of the
Gordon.
Croc. He
Commissioner
didn't have
Gordon lets Batman do whatever he wants.
It only matters if it's a war crime. Right now, it's not a war crime.
No,
You-
although, yeah,
irrelevant.
Gordon would have said something. He would have said something. He just stands there blankly. He's been active for 15 years, and it's like, fuck it. At this point,
Irrelevant.
you'll like,
This-
fuck it.
this version of
After his
Bat-
one line in that scene, he's standing in the corner T-posing and spinning.
Irrelevant. This man tore a limb.
I've got
Off of
that.
a
I've got that
sentient
image. I've got that
being.
image in my head.
Irrelevant. This man tore a limb off of a sentient being. This is
And-
by
and
no
th- and
means
that's-
acceptable.
And that's why Croc spoke, because Batman was like, all right, if he won't talk, he moves out of the way, and Gordon stops spinning and turns towards Croc and just T-poses at him while slowly moving forward. No, get him away! Get him away! And Batman's just standing there as Gordon slowly moves forward.
Standing.
But still,
realize-
that's still like fucked up as hell, man.
He's
So
like, hell
funny.
no, I'm out of here. He's like, hell no, I'm out of here, boy.
He's like, no, fine, Batman, I'll talk, stop him, and Batman waves his hand, and Gordon goes back to the corner and spins.
It's like he never moved to begin with.
I have got such a brilliant image of that in my head. It's not even funny. I've got such a brilliant image of that. See, I've got Commissioner Gordon from the Batman movie stuck in my head. So I've got him spinning around.
Wait, what, the most recent one?
Yeah, the most
Yeah.
recent one. I've got him spinning around in my head, T-pose.
Wait, no,
Okay, so-
Croc goes, wait, why did his skin color change? No!
Why is it
No!
your weight?
When did
Why
you
is he
take
how is
the
he bending the law of physics?
when did you take the anti Michael Jackson procedure?
We call it the reverse Michael.
He
Okay,
pulled
wait,
a
no,
Uno card.
no.
He pulled a Uno card of Michael Jackson.
We call it the moonwalk.
Because you walk back.
With him, it's walking
No,
on
no,
the
no,
moon.
no. We no, not moonwalk. We call it moonwalker.
No, that's stupid. He was fine. You just killed the joke. but no. Okay, we're finally almost halfway through this movie. Okay, Batman in broad daylight. We're 30 minutes in. He goes to building of Science Man. He's here. The Croc spoke. Apparently, Killer Croc got
We've been
his
here.
drugs from this man.
Do you know how long we've been here?
Too
Time.
long.
Time out. So, Batman finds the spiral staircase that leads down to the room that Deathstroke was there, and he put his mask on like a moron. It's nighttime now.
But dude, he's got to say his name. He's got to say the thing.
No, stop. It's nighttime now. It showed the building during the daytime. It literally just reused that footage, and now it's
Lazy.
nighttime. By the way, Batman takes the throwing star out of the table, and there's no mark on the table from it.
It was rubber.
Even then.
It was
I mean,
a toy
then again,
jerkin.
then again, I remember earlier when Killer Croc had the 3 batarangs in his chest. There was no mark. They went in at least 1 to 2 inches, which is more than average length to go in. Like Jesus Christ.
Well, with Croc, I think it was his like healing factor. I think that's what it was. But with the table, that's bullshit.
No, his
Yeah,
skin is just too thick. His skin just went back. Doesn't matter.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, okay. No. If it was rubber, he throws in Deathstroke throws it in the table and it takes out his other eye. Now
You can call
I'm
me Stroke.
now I'm just stroke.
Hmm.
And
That's a
then he
bit too
turns
much
and he
stroking
turns
for me.
around. He turns around. He starts walking and he runs into the window.
and
Walks out the window.
he ends up falling, but he lands on his feet like a cat.
His legs are shattered. It's like that scene in Deadpool. Where the girl landed, his legs are just broken.
And then somehow he manages to keep on going. He picks himself up and manages to keep on going despite his both his legs being completely shattered.
He just keeps saying vegan dinner. Vegan dinner. I can smell it.
And he turns in one direction and starts crawling really fast.
I took the drugs. Now I'm gonna grow a tail like Croc. He just throws his eyes back. Damn it!
Honey, I'm hungry.
I have the munchies now. I need a vegan dinner.
And
You know,
it goes like first
forget it.
person-
You're
it goes like
cooking
first
shit,
person
honey.
view.
I'll just eat a whole hog.
It
Okay.
goes into first person view and it's like the Terminator. And he's like mapping out how to get to the nearest vegan restaurant.
Oh my god. He's actually like verbally humming the theme. He goes dun 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 as he's crawling up a wall. Dun, 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 dun.
What do you mean you lost the kid? Go find it.
But no, he's screaming the dun 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 dun.
He says, "Give me the
Screaming
kids
at the top
meal.
of his lungs.
Give me the kids meal. They serve him a kid."
Oh my god. Okay, let's get back on track.
Okay. Anyway,
Batman walks into Science Man's lab, and he's looking around. A lot of Tesla coils for some reason. Ooh. He wait, what? Okay, go to 30 minutes. Watch him walk in and turn around and look back at a hatch that he just walked
Do you mean
past.
31?
Like that entire side of the room is different now. Hold on, let me make sure he did turn around. Let me make sure he turned around.
3109. 3109.
He did turn back around! The left side of the room changed! Well, now that he's turned around, it's the right side, but... Yeah, the left side of the room changed, and now there's just a hatch that has light coming from it that he just walked past. I'm the world's greatest detective, because the reality just shifts around my idea. Ooh!
No. Batman is an orc. For 40K.
Where did the light come from?
No, we're not doing this 40k stuff. No.
Where did the light come from? Because he opens it and the lights aren't on.
It's a quest marker.
And he goes down there, even though there's no light, and the hatch that he was opening had light coming from it. That's how he saw it. A bunch of man-bat clones, if you will, are made in this facility, and this lower part. I just noticed this about Batman's suit. Could you go to 3130?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the symbol. I didn't notice that. Also, I don't like the symbol on his chest.
His symbol, and I don't like his symbol.
Yeah. Okay, do you got it thrown up?
Whose symbol would you prefer?
I
Would you
can't
prefer
see it. Give me a
this
sec.
symbol or Ben Affleck's symbol?
Probably this one, honestly. I don't
Yep,
like
thought-
Ben Affleck Batman.
Are you sure it was 3130?
What's
Yeah,
your
31
what's your
3130.
superpower? I'm red.
Like the exact moment it turns to 3130.
Yeah, 3130
That symbol is
is
fucking dog
is
shit.
the scene where Batman's looking. No, he's looking into a cage. Well, it's the scene of the cage looking at him when the cage looks back.
And then he looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at
But yeah,
me.
look at his suit. I didn't notice that. Like the cape cowl combo, just like contours to like his shoulders. That has to be annoying. Having something draped over your shoulders constantly. That has to be annoying.
Well, it'd be like constantly having to walk around with a cloak.
Well, I mean, it's fine, but like, do like how the animated series had it?
Just have it around him or hang off his neck?
It's hanging off the back. Well, actually, no, that's weird. Like, if you see him like with his cape normally, it doesn't look like it could wrap around him, but then it does. Fuck it, it's Batman. But yeah, okay, we cut to see one of the cages is broken, and there is one in the room. Now, if you look at 31 31 to 38, or might as well say 31 to 36, that way you get a better visual. That's just a room, basically, just with a chain link fence as a wall. There's other man bats in that cage, or might as well say. They just don't go out. Apparently, there's only one that did.
Well, it's not even man bats. These are like hybrid. These are like animal hybrids.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
I
that looks
see
like
now.
a gorilla.
By the way, did you see the hole that in that fence? There's no way that this big silverback, like, with wings, made that tiny hole.
It's a hole in one, buddy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, guys, he actually does have a taser. He pulls a taser on the silverback, and he shocks it, and it falls. Is it gonna get? Yeah, and then it doesn't care. It just gets back up. And he busts through the wall. And he hooks onto the building as he's falling. And the big gorilla is still. It was holding him until the thing touched the wall, and they just let him go.
And then
He just let him go.
And then it gets back up after falling on the ground, and walks a few feet, trying to like stumble away, before it just collapses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a weird death animation. It looks like stop motion.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm high on crack.
I love that song. Don't you besmirch it. Oh my, he checks its pulse. Like, you just literally saw the light leave its eyes. Oh, by the way, he just so happens to be outside the building. He turns, and here comes a drone.
A UAV predator drone.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This is a
He has
mess.
just enough time to hook on to a nearby building. Oh, fuck.
Wait. Oh, that's
Fuck
even more
off.
stupid now. That makes the beginning scene even more stupid. Why didn't they just use UAV drones?
Why don't they just use the drones after Deathstroke left the building?
Because they crashed it.
No, I mean
They-
before. I mean before that with the assault. Why didn't
Yeah.
they just bomb it from orbit?
I,
Like,
well,
yeah,
okay, yeah.
AC-130.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. But then I thought, because he wanted to take over the business, like, okay, so you're just going to take over the temple with the Lazarus pit. That's smart, you know? And that's what I thought he was going to do. Later on, you notice that he doesn't need it, but we're not going to talk about that yet. So, if you notice, hold on. So,
The UAV.
Batman at 32 minutes and 33 seconds, Batman has noticed the drone, and he's going to leave, right? So when we saw it, it was much closer to the building. So at 32:37, it shows the sky and then a flash, like a sparkle in the air, a sheen, and then it comes in further. It's like, I'm sorry, what? How far away was it? Also, this drone is massive. It looks like a small plane.
Yeah.
That's what predator drones are.
Oh, well, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Just one more
yeah.
thing. Just one more thing. Speaking of drones, this by around 2014, drones were a commercial product, right?
Yeah, I own a drone myself. I own a Phantom
yeah,
3 Pro drone.
I
used
quadcopter
to
drones
own
are
one.
on the market. Why the fuck didn't they bother just strapping fucking C4 onto one and then having it fly at Ra's al Ghul?
We just Soul, pay attention.
I know,
No,
but
no,
I mean, like,
no,
if you
no.
don't want to destroy the entire compound, go with a miniature drone.
Oh. Well, he would have saw it. Batman just did.
He would have saw a tiny, barely, half a meter wide drone.
I mean, yeah, you could probably make it go up the side of the mountain, but then again, well, actually, no, the security sucks. So yeah, no, yeah, he'd be dead.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I get what you mean. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah,
So,
just regular old
I love how
quadcopter
the drone looks
and have
very
it just
close to.
boom.
Yeah, I love how Batman saw the drone, and then when he left the building's like blast radius before it got there, it was further in the sky and then just came down. God, the editing in this movie is stupid.
Yeah.
Also, this is so convenient. Where he hooked to, it's just these big like things of water.
Water
He
towers.
blows, yeah. He blows them up, and they drop, and they put out the fire.
And also, the rubber shuriken somehow survives.
Somehow.
Oh yes, rubber shuriken. Yeah, he just so happens to find the shuriken in the rubble.
But you would think that he would have taken that with him when he first picked it up.
He did. He did.
He
did.
He used a duplication glitch.
Mhm.
He used the Fallout 76 duplication glitch.
So, we cut to big
Penthouse.
guy.
Ubu.
Yeah, we cut to penthouse, and we cut to prostitute.
Whores.
And one of them literally says, "I hope you don't mind me want to take my things off." It's like,
Isn't this movie made for a slightly above general audience?
Okay, hold on. So after you said take my things off, you notice he turns around for a second. Holy shit. Look at the size of the gun that he pulls out of the pocket of that coat.
That's a
he
fucking
has a pocket
Uzi.
folding.
Not only is that not only is that an Uzi, that's a fucking big Uzi. Jesus.
That's not even an Uzi. That's like a.
gun.
It looks like a scav gun from Fallout.
It looks like it's a very large
True.
pistol. Looks like something out of fucking a '90s comic. But there's no way that thing was in this pocket. So
He has a pocket of holding.
he immediately knows there's somebody in his house.
Well, it makes sense
Because
because the screen door, because the sliding glass door was open.
Mhm.
But that doesn't. Well, wait, actually, no. Okay, I was about to be like, no, that's stupid, because then Damien comes in from the roof, so he wasn't even inside. But no, I will give the film credit. That is actually a smart idea. He made Ubu think that he was inside by just opening the glass door, when in reality he was waiting above the roof, so that way he could come in and catch him completely off guard.
Yeah.
It's
will give
both
the credit for
characters
that.
thinking, so it doesn't detract from either character's intelligence.
No.
That is something I can give a movie.
By the way, there's a lot of ooh. I do like how the big man's got the spike hand spikes or whatever they call them.
And I do like how Damien, after he starts fighting Ubu, he turns
Oh
towards
God.
the whores and he goes, "Leave, harlots."
So, big man blocking the hits very easily for a bit. Even gets a good swipe on the bastard. But at exactly 34:46, he leaps towards him. He blocks big man blocks a attack from him. He somehow like does a sweeping leg kick, and that's fine, right? But then Damien just kicks him so hard he launches the massive guy across the room. And the big man acts like he's hurt. This is still a child, I'm sorry.
What is this movie?
What were those demon sounds that just came out of your mouth?
Calm.
Like, holy crap, that was... I've never seen anything. I've never heard anything like that.
Oh, that's such bullshit. That's such bullshit. So then they get back up and Ubu's now on the defensive, and Damien's like, "Where's? Oh, Grim, you scared my friend. How dare you?"
Sorry, I didn't mean to be.
You terrified her.
mean.
Uh-uh.
I didn't mean to be so harsh.
You scared.
This
Anyway,
is why we don't have viewers.
so Ubu's like on the offensive now, and Damien's like barely holding him back, and he's like, and then he says, "Where's Slade?" And he says, "You think it would be that easy? Ask and I talk." And Damien, he says, "I don't want it to be easy." Throws down his sword, and then Ubu doesn't even try to make an effort to block, and Damien punches him twice in the head, and then kicks him, like with
Kicks
both.
him through that glass is very thick, so I'm gonna assume that's plate glass. Since he is an assassin, he knows what's up. That's probably like very thick plate glass.
He punches him through it somehow.
Yeah.
I also just realized he had Wolverine-like claws.
Yeah.
I only just noticed that now.
I kind of like the claws. They
Actually
fit him.
Somehow.
Why is he Spider-Manning? Why is he Spider-Manning? Can we...
Yeah, I was about to say that. He fucking. My brain is hurting too much to speak now.
I hate this.
I'm genuinely considering leaving this to a part 2.
And Damien plays Frogger.
We should do a part 2. If the rate we're going, this would be a 5 to 6 hour stream.
Yep.
My head hurts so much right now.
Well, 5 to 6 is usually short in our sphere.
That's short.
No, it's not shit at all. I hate this. So yeah, let's get over the scene and we'll continue the rest of it tomorrow.
I thought we were gonna do a part 2.
Yeah, well, I'm
Okay,
getting a
let's finish the
migraine.
scene,
So...
and then we do a part 2. Let's finish the scene at least. Calm down.
Yeah, let's finish the scene.
Okay.
So Damien beats the shit out of the big man,
Somehow.
and he's not going to give him any information. And Damien is about to kill the only lead he has
Why this?
with a smile on his face.
See why I like this one.
He's about to kill the only lead he has with a smile on his face.
Wait. I just noticed
What?
this.
Hmm.
One sec. He has. Hold on. I need to screenshot this time code. One sec.
Okay, just tell us the time code.
At around 3621.
Okay. Okay, 3621.
No, wait. Give me a sec. You guys are using VLC Media, right?
I'm not.
Wait, we're VOC.
Oh wait, no. Yeah. I'm using VLC Media. Sorry. Yeah, it's the same time code. Okay. What's the time
incorrect,
code?
incorrect. I mean, yeah, 3621. Sorry. I just screenshot just to show you. Mogu has the fucking sword between his blades. He could
You
disarm.
could snap it.
He could disarm Damien right now.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Well, also the fact that Damien is somehow pushing against him and winning.
Oh yeah, like look at the scrawniness of him versus the guy who looks like he's at a street fighter.
I don't
Man,
understand the fighting. Like seriously, can we at least see Damien lose a fight?
Man looks like he's a mix of Sagat and fucking Zangief.
Yeah.
I do like how after this scene where
How
Damien
is the big
straight
man
up kill
sweating?
Ubu.
Throw in a bit of guile
Yeah,
in there while we're at it.
Yeah. Well, no, how Guile though? Guile, there's no Guile in this. I don't.
Just
I
pure
don't get that.
musculature, I mean.
Regardless, we see
Yeah.
Ubu about to get murked by Damien, and Damien is like straight up a psychopath because he's smiling, like you said, Toxic.
No. He's about to kill his only lead. He says, either you give me information or I'll just split your fucking skull. And he's like, do your worst, like a Chad Uvu.
And then,
And then-
Did you say Uvu or Ubu?
His name is Uvu. We've been saying it all night.
Ubu.
Ubu? Sorry.
Ubu.
Ubu, Uvu.
Ubu.
I have a friend called Uvu.
Anyway,
Voodoo.
so Damien's about to bring down his sword when all of a sudden he gets like kicked from the side.
Out of the shadows. Into the night. Here he comes.
By the
It's
legend,
Nightwing.
the man, the myth, the true heir to Batman, Dick Grayson.
Nightwing has the sword.
And the
Which
stuff,
he
and
recognizes
the
it.
gumption,
Do you
and
like
the
my
Chad.
sword?
Okay, you just added way too much to that. So, he grabs a sword. You could tell he recognizes whose it is, because that's from the Wayne house. He stands there for a second.
And then he says, "Psychos just keep getting younger."
Okay, so he attacks Nightwing like a rabid animal because he runs toward the screen and spits everywhere. So think about it. He was trained by the League of Assassins, but he fights like an animal. Who taught him that? Definitely not Raish. Raish would have whipped that shit out of him real quick.
Talia.
You do not fight with honor, you little bastard.
Fighting
then-
like an animal is how a child fights.
And I think that is where we will leave off for now,
Yeah, I'm
Correct.
calling it here.
because we enjoy tearing this movie apart, but
We can only do so much at a time. This is
I could keep
genuinely
going,
painful.
but you all
we can only handle so much bullshit.
Yep.
I can keep going.
I
Fortunately,
mean, I can keep
I'm-
going too, but I'm saying the
fortunately, we are
royal way.
halfway.
I'm the true long man. You all aren't.
Look, my head genuinely hurts right now. So,
brain hurting from a bad film, weakness.
I'll hurt you.
You won't.
Don't
You could
worry, he
try.
might. Be careful, you might like it.
No.
Hey yo. This is not CBT, this is a HBT.
This is so hateful.
What
You
is
cruel.
what is
Gosh.
HBT?
Why didn't you take a guess?
Heart and brain torture. No, HBT, heart and brain torture.
You'll have to find out the hard way.
Stop being so cryptic.
Anyway, guys.
I should change my name from Captain Destroyer to Captain Cryptic.
I think this is actually our first movie that we again, we didn't even have to dig. It's just that we saw it like more okay, all of us had it in front of us. So it made it a lot better. So I think we need to do that more. So thank you all for showing up. This was pain. We
Yes.
sat here and talked for 2 hours about this the first 10 minutes. Oh god, this film is...
My friend in chat said, "Hurt him good." He's encouraging you, Soul. Go ahead. You have permission.
But the thing is, he can't hurt me, because I am much stronger than him.
Yeah, but what if he brought a gun?
I can't do that.
Well,
I'm
listen.
Australian.
Yeah, he's an Australian trying to go to a person that lives in the South. Do you think he's gonna outgun me? Anyway, let's get the outro out and let's get the hell out of here. So, remember, guys,
Let's
we
Soul
got-
end
we
it.
got
Let's
Discord.
end it.
Yeah, it's your show, Soul. Let's see
Yeah,
if you can actually
alright.
end it properly.
Alright. So guys, we have all
Don't
the
make it
links
cringe.
that you want to go into in the description, including our Discord and Patreon, if you desire to give us any cash. It would be very nice
Give me
for you to spare us some change, but you don't need to.
Arms for the poor. Arms for the poor.
I also have my ArtStation and DeviantArt in the description.
There's the cringe. I'm
Shut
kidding.
up.
Continue.
In any case, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining us on this.
Good night. Goodbye. And good luck.
Take care.
We are the
Bye-bye.
Soulcast, and we are